Welcome everybody back to the Swang Low podcast show with yours truly, Do Rock Creek. You know what I'm saying? You got my nigga Do Dirt. You got my other nigga Duryea Devon. You know what I'm saying? This is Swang Low and product of neglect.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Back at the round table. You know what I'm saying? Me and my fellas. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we do, man. You know what I mean? Everybody tap in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all got to shoot our way, shoot it. You know what I mean? Because we ain't turning nothing down.
Yes, sir. That part. That part. So I kind of want to. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of feedback, positive feedback. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a start for the black community, for everybody really to support us. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who's a different nationality, we appreciate that big time. Like that speak volumes. We love it. So also, if y'all got anything that y'all need us to support, go ahead and drop a link. Uh, Mainly run it by Mr. Durag Creep. You know what I mean? Show him your talent and stuff like that, so he could pass it down to us and see what y'all working with. We could go from there. Point blank. Period. So, but this segment is mainly for those who have been tapping in. We had a lot of feedback last night, man, and it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the support big time. Definitely.
Indeed. And, I was very pleased with all the positive feedback that we got. You know what I'm saying? So far from everything that we've done, and that we continue to do and gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that tapped in and showed love. You know what I'm saying? And gave all the good feedback. I hope y'all continue to stay tapped in because we're gonna continue to do what we do. And we aim to please. You know what I mean? So we take in all suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we ain't turning nothing down. You know what I mean? Y'all got something that y'all wanna promote. You know what I mean? Bring it. You know what I mean? We don't have a problem with helping y'all promote y'all stuff. You know what I mean? We trying to build a bridge in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully somebody can shoot their shot and actually make that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So all young talent, if you can rap, bring it. You know what I mean? You got poetry, we love poetry too. You know what I'm saying? You got jokes, you a comedian. Come on the show, man. Shoot some jokes at some motherfuckers. We love to laugh too. We love to have fun too. You know what I'm saying? You an actor, you got some type of project coming up, you know what I mean? And you want to get it out there, you know what I mean? Come on the show. We invite
Yeah.
that. You go a pillar of the community, you know what I'm saying? They got some type of positive projects going on within the community. You know what I'm saying? Man, we invite all that. You know what I'm saying? And I know homies personally, they got all those things going on. You know what I'm saying? So I extend open invitation to all my homies. That's where it started at first and foremost. Anybody from Do Rock, you know what I'm saying? That got anything that's going on that you trying to get out there, you know what I'm saying? Bring it, my nigga. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And we gonna push it because that's where it started at. And then it spreads out to everybody else all throughout the SGP and all beyond. We plan to be global though. We don't plan to be just pigeonholed, but this is where it's stored at. It's stored home. You know what I'm saying? That's why we brought this back home. It's all homegrown. You know what I'm saying? From the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no strangers on this panel. You ain't gonna never see no strangers brought onto this show. You know what I'm saying? We all connected somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? We all know what we're all about. You know what I mean? So I promise you, any of my homeboys you see come on this show, you're gonna see them with their feet kicked up, lounging. Ain't no stress. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that bullshit. Ain't none of that. All that shit you see, all the backbiting on all these other channels these niggas doing on each other. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never see no do rocks come on this show and do that. It's not gonna happen. You
Not
know
gonna
what I'm
happen.
saying?
I
Because
saw love on this
each
motherfucker.
it's all love on this motherfucker, and it's all reputables on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's all respect. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. So
Sure.
I just want to let everybody know that, and it's gonna grow, it's gonna grow, and it's gonna continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I ended up loving ended up just becoming ginormous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and let me say this too before I hand this over to y'all. I want to say happy heavenly birthday to the big homie Scotty Boy. Rest in peace, man. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Today is his C day. You know what I mean? So I couldn't go by without saying happy heavenly C day to him. You know what I'm saying? Rock in peace, big
Rest in
Scotty
peace,
boy.
Scotty
You know
boy.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Big
To
shout out to
Mark,
Big Scotty Boy.
yeah, to my girl Marticia. You know what
Martin.
I'm saying? To
Shout
the
out.
kids,
Shout,
Anthony and Sophia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? To
shout out to
moms,
Baby.
I send my
Uh-huh.
yeah, I send my love to all y'all, man. You know, and the entire family. You know, nothing but love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the whole entire family. You know, from the Hitman ENT, PON, down to 2100%, man. Big shout out to that family. You know what I'm saying? And God bless. God bless. Um,
That's
sir. And if it's okay, can we have a moment of silence for the rest in peace? Couple seconds, just because it's hard
indeed,
to
indeed.
not do that. We got to pay our respect. So I'll go ahead and have that moment of silence. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed, man. Indeed. That's greatly appreciated. And I know they're gonna appreciate it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's what we about. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like we awesome. You know what I
yes,
mean?
sir.
Like blank period. So you ain't gonna get nothing less than that over here. Point blank.
Point blank, straight up. Man, you want to go ahead and kick it off? Man, have
Go
you
ahead, Doug.
have you seen that Cat Williams uh interview?
I caught portions of it, man, and I found it interesting that he he shot at everybody. He
Everybody.
shot at everybody, man. He shot at everybody. And but his reasoning for doing what he did make all the sense in the world to me.
Right.
Because you got to look at it like this. Look at it like this. Okay. If I see that you're stealing, and you're stealing from somebody that I actually fuck with, that I know this man. You know what I'm saying? And you're actually stealing from you're actually stealing from him, and you expect me to encounter you and it be cool. But then you go and you blow up and you continue to steal, and you don't acknowledge the stuff that you've stolen from this person. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously that's doing greater than you, because if his jokes and all this stuff is getting you these TV shows, how many TV shows Steve Harvey got?
A lot of them.
15? Exactly.
A lot. A
Exactly.
lot.
A lot.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So these other dudes that he's stealing these jokes from, it's looking like this nigga is not just stealing from me, but he stealing and then stepping on me and going to the next comedian doing the same thing to him all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the audacity to turn around and come on somebody's platform and mention my name in the most slight way that you can. You slight me. You know what I'm saying? And I know you the type of motherfucker that you a buster for one. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you do it, you don't do it. You don't steal like a man. You know what I'm saying? You actually steal and step on the motherfucker to the so far high where he can't get you.
That part. So check this part out.
You know what I'm saying?
So this cause dude don't really watch he don't keep up with that kind of entertainment shit, right? So I'm finna enlighten him on what's really going on because you just said something that speak volumes. First of all, how big is Cat Williams? He like this tall, right? He a little right?
He a little dude.
He's a little dude. Funny little dude at that. But at the same time, Steve Harvey, the whole Kings of comedy. If Steve Harvey was doing it, all them niggas was really doing it. The only one that wasn't really doing it, that was keeping it solid, was Bernie Mac. Bernie was solid. But what's going on is that
Yeah,
Cap
Bernie.
getting backdoored. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because, and he had said something about, the entertainment industry be having some. They got their own agenda. They do whatever. They got their own lifestyle. He don't fuck with that kind of lifestyle. And once you expose that and they notice that, now they ain't fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of how he had to take the back seat in a way, and he was exposing that even from the get go, he was gonna expose all that bullshit anyway. Wrong is wrong, right is right, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he not
Yeah,
speaking on shit that ain't been spoken on. People already had came to another podcast, start speaking on shit, so now he's speaking on the shit that's incorrect, and he's telling his truth. But yeah, them niggas was doing that nigga dirty for a long ass time. I believe he was underpaid for the Friday movies and all that as well. You know what I'm saying? And he had spoke about how he
yeah.
changed. The nigga changed the role of Money Mike. He enhanced the role of Money Mike. Essentially, am I correct? Or if I'm wrong, correct me. And
He did. I don't think what's the other comedian name they had up for that role?
uh uh damn, I forgot his name. That's the only reason why I didn't start
He
talking about him,
he
because
he,
his
he
name,
ended up in the movie, but he played the thief.
the Santa Claus. He
He played,
played the Santa Claus.
yeah, he played the Santa Claus thief instead of Money Mike, and Cat Williams took Money Mike to the whole different level.
He took it to a whole
You
nother
know what I'm
level.
saying? He
So
was
people
funny
don't
as
know.
fuck.
Yeah, and I feel like this is going over people's head though. Money Mike, in his role, I guess when he was in the bathroom at the party or whatever, the nigga I think he got knocked out by Damon or whatever in the bathroom or something like that. Damon was supposed to rape the nigga or some shit like that. He switched the whole role, like, nigga, first of all, and this is why he like, first of all,
That
this,
shit was funny.
uh, look, he go. This is a hood Christmas movie. That's like us making a low end Christmas movie, but then we put a joke in the movie of somebody getting raped. Cat Williams was like, hold on. He was like, first of all, getting raped ain't nothing funny about getting raped.
Yeah,
That
he
ain't.
flipped that.
You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool.
Hey, but have you ever thought about how quick they are to put a black man in a dress and makeup and wig and drag? They try
Yep.
to make all the top black actors dress up like a woman. Why you got to dress up like a woman to excel in that field?
But why is that though? Why you think that is? Like, what is that even
I
about?
think it's because in all honesty, I think it's because the majority of the people that's at that top level, you know what I'm saying, the ones that throw them white parties, you know what I'm saying, is all gay. You know what I'm saying? They all booty bandits. And if they can't bandit your booty,
You see what I'm
you're
saying?
not gonna go to the next level.
Hey, Creep Girl, you like the most raw and uncut nigga.
I'm telling you, he telling the truth though.
Nah,
Hey, look,
I don't discredit
look,
nothing,
this
nigga.
how
He just tell it like it is. I like that shit. And real, that's where I get that shit
look,
from.
look, this how bold they are, bro. You got the big old buff nigga, Terry Crews.
Yeah.
He said he said he had a party. This a big old buff ex football playing nigga, right?
Uh,
A little a little scrawny ass 100-pound white boy walk up to him and grab his wife in a room full of people at a party, right?
You can't get him off.
Hey,
hell,
for one, why he didn't tear the whole party up when he did that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But years later, he ended up making a complaint about the sexual when the Harvey Weinstein shit came about. He was the first man that came out and said that one of the top dudes grabbed his swiggity.
Hmm.
You feel me?
that shit crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So they do it at all the levels. You know what I'm saying? Because they hold a lot of the positions. If it ain't them, it's the Jewish people that hold a lot of those top positions.
So look, check
I
this part.
mean,
So while all that shit, all that bullshit going on, they
mhm.
they doing that. But the question is that I have is why? And then on top of that, we know that everyone knows that part, right? That they live like that. But if they didn't want us to know all of that, we wouldn't know all that. So there's something bigger going on within that bullshit ass community. That's just what I'm saying. Like I don't I'm not trying to make it like I'm not
You
trying to
saying
make it
that there's something
huh?
you said there's something bigger going on in that community other than the
No,
sexual
I'm
harassment.
saying no. I'm saying with the weird like the lifestyle is just like same sex on sex, all of that shit. It's just something weird about that shit.
It is. I mean, I find it weird when you find it in church houses now. You
Man,
find it in
that's deep. That's
come on,
deep.
man. Look what they got TD Jakes up against. The other priest out there in Georgia that was high ranking in his church, and they find out this dude taking young boys and shit on all kind of luxurious trips, and you know what I'm saying. He the whole time he like, oh no, it never happened because he had a wife. He had a wife. He like, oh no, it never happened. It never happened. I'm a proud black man, right? Then one of the dudes that he was doing all this stuff with sent the reporters a gang of pictures with this dude in biker shorts and shit, hugged up with him.
Hell no.
For real, for real.
It's
So
just a
you know
weird
what I mean?
thing.
When the church house is invaded and it it get exposed that it was raping its kids. You know what I'm saying? that's a whole nother level of. And then this dude was trying to pay him off not to tell on him. It's a
Yeah,
whole
see, that's
nother.
some bullshit. Right there, that's some bullshit. Look, look. Yeah, that's some bullshit. You gotta think. I don't know. I'm gonna just say it straight up. I think that's some demonic, weird, freaky Friday bullshit right there. Straight up, or a sickness, something that it ain't regular, it ain't normal. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
They not wired right. They not wired right, bro. They not wired right to the point where you know. Um, I believe in you know.
I,
You
I
know what
just
they do to people in the Middle East? You know what they do to people in the Middle East? They get caught doing that type of shit.
what?
If you get caught fucking with kids, rapists,
What?
homosexuality,
Your ass gonna get stoned. You dead.
Shit, but as you
that
should,
part,
you know what I'm saying?
they're gonna bury you up to your neck, and the whole village is gonna come out and throw rocks at your motherfucking head until you no longer is part of this earth.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Oh yeah, hey, they do some very harsh things to you know people that's wired wrong in these other countries.
Man, I want to ask some more questions, but I feel like we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing. That's enough. You know what I mean? Because you can only say so much without, you know. So
Well, I don't intend to offend any
yeah, yeah,
particular
sure,
people or persons, but what I would never ever condone is rapists.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I would never promote homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you, those really at the top of that's just something that I just
Mention.
I can't do because it's not my lifestyle. To each his own. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, man. Love who you love. Be with who you gonna be with. Whoever make you happy, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hmm.
hugs and kisses to all y'all, to each other. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hug what I love, and I'm gonna keep hugging what I love and embracing it, and be happy with it in my little space. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to like it. Everybody don't have to appreciate it. Just like I don't have to like and appreciate everything that I see.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So when I voice my opinion on certain things, it ain't I don't hate you. I don't hate you. It's just certain things we don't have to agree on. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to sit here and watch a man kiss another man. I don't have this. I don't have, that's by choice. I choose not to sit here and watch that.
Ha, on the real.
And
I,
then
I have I have that right. Just like I have the right to voice saying I don't like seeing that. And I won't sit and watch that.
Sad. Sad.
that part.
You know? Everybody got the right to their own shit without being, disrespectful to anybody or coming off as being hostile to the point that you want to do something to somebody behind this shit. Keep it over there. The only time you're gonna get some violence from me when it comes to that is if you try to Google eye me. Don't Google eye me if you got a PP. Okay.
Straight up. Nah, for real.
My nigga said, hey, my girl laughing and shit. Look.
I want to say, man, man, I'm just like,
Yeah.
cause some motherfucker, look, I swear to God, some motherfuckers will test you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't let it be known from the get go, you know what I'm saying? Then you gonna look up and the Google eye is gonna be there and it's gonna fuck you up and throw
Sure.
you off. Like, wait a minute, I know this motherfucker not be like a woman's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That can't be happening. So
It
it fuck
it
so you
offended nigga.
find
Nigga grown man. Yeah, that shit offended nigga, bro.
you find yourself like coming out your body, coming out your body, and now just in full like I'm finna fuck you up. What was you thinking, stupid? You know? So they test you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when we see a fine, beautiful woman that we really like and is attracted to, what we gonna do? We finna put our best everything on. You know what I'm saying? And we finna try to wield that all that energy, you know what I'm saying, right into her. You know what I'm saying? To give us more of an advantage to, you know what I'm saying, be able to crack her. You know what I mean? That's how we going. We going strong at a woman. So imagine a fucking man having that same type of drive for
Hell
you.
no.
You feel me?
That shit crazy.
That
True.
But I mean, shit. All right, look. Next. All right, so that leads to this question. As far as I don't want to talk about it too much, and I don't know how to ask, but I just want to understand. I love all walks of life, and when I say that, everybody is love. Like I love you as a brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? But let's kind of. I'm gonna ask about the what is how do you say it? The LGBTQ community.
okay?
So
LGBTQ.
yeah, I don't know how to say it, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey,
So,
now,
but you
now
know what I'm talking about, right?
you know we have to be, you know, when mentioning stuff like that, you really
Right,
you have to mention them
and the
um
correct.
in the
Um, yeah,
correct form because you'll have all kind of motherfuckers attacking you on that alone, and we are
right,
not
right, 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 right.
we are
So
not here to
yeah, we're
make
not here to ruffle any feathers or anything like this. This is for what I'm about to say right now is for educational purposes only.
only education. That's it.
So,
I hate
and
white
I'm
Use us
asking
as case studies.
to understand.
fuckers.
So this is my question. Well, it's more like a statement. All right, so that community exists. It doesn't matter what you like, what your preference is. Your business is your business. But I do notice that there is majority a younger community or a younger specific group of people that I will believe. I'm gonna say this. So if I have to take the backlash on this, everybody else on this podcast channel didn't say this. IMPON Duria Devon said this. There is a younger generation that has a mental illness that I believe, and they have higher sex drives and different things like that, personal things like that going on. But they use the LGBTQ community as an excuse to hide behind the mental illnesses. So now the LGBTQ community feels like they don't have a place in the world, or like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like the black sheep in the community because of those type of reasons and stuff like that. They feel left out and stuff like that because they feel like people think that it's weird and stuff like that. But I don't think that they're weird or anything. They just like they're regular people. Nigga. You love who you love, but there's a younger or a mental illness, individual that has trouble with sex or whatever, however you want to say it. But then they label themselves as gay or LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? When it's not that. You know what I'm saying? So now the LGBTQ community has to fight against that versus feeling not being accepted and all that. You know what I'm saying? I believe
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the biggest gang in the world, man.
whether it's the biggest gang in the world, there's people out there that's gay. You know what I'm saying? And they would love to be accepted in the world like regular people and stuff like that. But I feel like people who are straight didn't create a space for you not to exist or anything like that. So I don't want them to be able to. I don't want them to feel like that. Is where I'm coming from. Everybody is loved in this world, but I want to highlight that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But I
you know
feel
why
like,
they feel. You know why they feel like they're not. You know why they feel like they're not accepted and embraced fully like that.
go ahead.
Because everything in the Bible is against what they do.
That too. That too.
You know what I'm saying? So they can't no real gay person go really sit in a real church and feel comfortable
Nope.
because every. But then again, certain parts of the Bible is gay.
Like elaborate on that.
Certain parts of the Bible is gay. And what I mean by that is like it's certain parts of that Bible, man, where women was offered up to men and they turned the women down and specifically wanted the man.
Shit, I ain't read that shit.
You know what I mean?
Where that's at?
Yeah. I message you.
What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that Bible twisted, man.
Yeah, I
So
believe that.
It's a lot deeper than we think. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had Bible study. You know what I'm saying? So you can go over a lot of those stories that's in the Bible, so it can be broken down to you. So that's when you will see, like, wait a minute, they offered up these women, and he didn't want the women. He wanted the men with sexual pleasure.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
See, and I think that that's a, how do I say that shit? Like sex is more so, all right, look. All right, let's break this shit down real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but all right, sex is already used in the wrong way.
yeah,
Even when it's male and female.
mm,
It's used as, I mean, in today's world, that shit is like the norm. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, if we break it down and we peel back the layers of the onion, you know what I'm saying? When you having sex with your partner, with your lady, you're intertwining spirituality, like your spirits and stuff like that. That's why she connected to you in that type of way, and you connected to her. You know what I'm saying? Even if when y'all had kids and y'all passed down those them traits,
yeah.
they talk about it being genetically, but nobody talks about it, the spirituality part of it.
mm,
That's true. That is
that's
true.
deep.
Real
I don't
shit.
really
Because
think it's genetically. I think it's something that's being taught. Everybody want to be accepted as something. It's like joining the game. You know what I'm saying? If that's what's going on around you, for a lot of people, that's what's going on because that's what's more. It's more common. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say popular, but it's more common in the world, and it's more of a open book. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is doing that not because that's who they truly are. It's just a way that they adapted into society. From what I see, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people, man, a lot of men, even grown men. So you know, I'm not gonna just focus on them, but you got a lot of people that just want to be accepted. And a motherfucker do anything to be accepted. Whatever he got to do, he gonna do it just to be accepted.
and that's why I feel like some people who are gay because it's just a self. Most
It's a
of them, it's just a
fad.
self
Sometimes it's a
sabotaging.
fad, bro. It's a fad.
You know
So
what I'm
these
saying?
motherfuckers, I mean, it's like I don't know, bro. I come from a different walk of law, a different walk of life. So you know, my train of thought might not be normal to the average American. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers might look at me like, damn, this nigga, like nigga, the way you see life and the way you see shit, you the one that's sick. But a lot of motherfuckers is everything is based off of. I feel like the world is based off of social media. You got to think before I left, we didn't have shit but MySpace, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Now look at the shit we got. They got it for where motherfucker nigga. If a motherfucker doing time in prison can take the platform of social media to stay relevant and do things, you know what I'm saying, to show the world a different way and to show people what it really is. Same thing can go for motherfuckers on the other side of the fence or on the other side of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a perfect platform for people to get attention, and people use that to get whatever attention it is that they seeking. Half of them motherfuckers, half of them people, it's not just. I mean, you got to be mentally twisted to, you know what I'm saying, to want to date the same gender. But if I feel like a lot of it is based on it's based on attention. I done had people tell me that. I done had people that tell me that. I know people. I know women who like the same sex, and I got family
That's the
members
that's the cold
who
kind of attention to
like
get though.
same
It
sex,
is because it self sabotages.
but they'll do whatever it takes to gain attention. Just like a gang member will go commit a crime live on social media. You willing to spend the rest of your life in prison to prove to the world that you like this versus your op or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
Like it's a fad, bro. Some of these people they don't really mean that shit. But at the same time, you could bust a certain move in life that you just can't come back from. So you may not mean something, and then you turn around and try to be, hey man, it's crazy though, man. Cause I know somebody, man, who's quote unquote a gang member. I seen the same individual who had real feminine tendencies, bro. And then they started, and then they chose to, like, you know what I'm saying, start gang banging. But then
So,
they forget about what the type of individual that they used to be before they chose to join that gang. I didn't forget about that. You see what I'm saying? So I'll never see you like that. I'll never see you as that individual. And I just say that to say there are certain moves that you can bust in life, like certain choices that you can make in life that you can't bounce back from. Like you can do something, but you can't take that back once that action is put forward.
that part.
And that's what's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Like,
spilled over into gangs and shit.
like you can't rewrite history. You just
No,
can't
no, you can't do it. You
can't do it.
can't. Just like if you get on the stand and you telling the motherfucker that's
Yeah,
history.
I'll take it
That's in
back.
the books. You can't take that back. You did that. Stand on that. That's what you did. That's the choice you made. Live with that.
Ain't no going backwards once you
I'm
do it.
not I'm not knocking nobody for what they do, but if that's what you do, stand on it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Once you
saying?
do it, ain't no rewinding it,
Stand on it.
and ain't no rewinding and then erasing. Mm-mm. Stand on the shit that you do.
Yeah.
Goodness.
This ain't no motherfucking. This ain't no coloring book. You
Hell
you
no.
you know you write something or mark the page and you can erase it. Nah,
That part, yeah. That
Man, it's
that's a real stain on the resume. So when you talk about
real
motherfucker, you
stank.
hear a motherfucker talk about you got a stain on your resume. That's exactly what we talking about.
Or when they say you gave a black eye to the game,
Yeah, for
that's
sure,
what we
for
talking
sure.
about.
mm,
And it ain't openly. I done heard about people that come from where I come from. So you know what I'm saying? It's just it's something, and that's what we talking about when it's common. You know what I'm saying? I got people who come from where I come from. I've never seen it with my own eyes, but I've
Yeah.
heard, and I've heard through people that wasn't from where I come from. that said the same thing about the individual who comes from where I come from.
Mm.
Oh, he like that. I'm like, no, he another type of way. I know him. This the person that I know. They like, no, this the person I know.
Right.
Exactly.
He was in prison. He messed with boys. I ain't gonna put y'all out there. I'm gonna let y'all breathe tonight. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't come home looking for controversial, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I
right.
don't
We
I
Hey,
don't
just
want
hey,
no
we
wait, wait,
still
wait,
controversy.
wait,
hey, but one
wait,
thing
wait.
we are gonna do is speak the real though, because the real is
Hey,
back.
Nah,
That's
no,
the real
we
hold
deal.
up,
standing
man.
on the truth, and
Yeah,
anything
stand on the
that
Hold up.
truth.
fly out my
But
mouth,
we
I'ma
but
stand
like
on
how
it.
you said though, yeah, that was real grown man right there.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
ain't
that
gonna
was
Hey,
say
real.
it, but I'm just exposing a little light on reality and what goes on behind the scenes.
Right,
hey,
right.
Shit, I heard about gangs with these active gang members who's homosexuals. I kind of twisted the subject up a little bit, but it still go
It's
back
still
into what we
homosexuals. Yeah,
talking
right,
about.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
I'm
still on point.
saying I got people from the home team of where I come from that has has had dealings with the same sex. Is that gangster? I don't
I'm
give a
not
fuck
laughing.
about what you did. Don't
I mean,
nothing can top that. You know what I'm saying? You can be the coldest killer, the coldest. I don't give a fuck what you is. When you go mess with that same sex, it's
all that shit is out the window.
so
you see
look,
what I'm
now
saying?
question,
I don't
question.
respect you. I'm just saying, if you watching this show, if you have done that and you feel like I know, you know what I'm saying, and I can be talking about you, bro, it ain't no get back from that. You are who
He
you are.
That
he's
part,
watching
that
the
part.
show.
Accept yourself.
He's watching the show.
I ain't the realest nigga, but I'm a
They,
stand up
he,
nigga
she,
for
he.
sure. I ain't never wanted to be just the realest nigga. I'm stand up.
That part. Hey, and that
Down.
person, if you want to come on the show and you want to speak your truth, you're invited to come on the show
Come
and
on the
holler and
show,
speak your truth
speak your truth, and stand on your shit,
and
man. That's
stand
all
on
we.
your
Cause
that
We
part.
don't, we don't, we
that's why I
don't care.
said
We
that's
don't
exactly
care
why.
if we don't care if you are into what you into. When you come on the show, stand on what
Stand
you
on.
stand on, because we respect a nigga standing on his shit more than you coming on and trying to argue against what we already know what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we know all of you niggas. We know. You feel me? But hey,
That part.
you know,
So look, I got a question. Does does that make you okay? Because whether you respect the person or not after that point, after knowing something personal about an individual like that, does it make you not love them or anything like that? Or like how does
Hey,
it make another individual feel? The reason why I'm asking this question is for both parties to understand each other and so you can draw boundaries and so everybody can learn how to navigate within this world together the correct
I'm
way.
at.
You get
Oh
where
no,
I'm going?
no, I
Dirty,
get
you
what
go
you saying.
first. I'll go after
I get
you.
what you saying. I mean, for me,
Like speak
the
your truth. This is a
situation,
platform to speak your truth.
the just the overall situation. Like one of my peers that I grew up with, um, this is the same individual who has a lot to say about everybody else and everything that everybody else is doing. But every time this man speaks, he speaks in a negative fashion about everybody else. He's always in somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Which is a female trait to me. Because I don't have time to sit here and focus on what the next man is doing. But what I can say is, he the same dude, his name been kicked around and shit like that on several occasions. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even finna hold court on the dude. But the thing is, if you did stand for something, if you once stood for something, that shit is over. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't sign, you can't sign up for something and choose to do the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Because what we stand for, or what we stood for collectively, that's not a part of our manuscript. So yeah, it's a slap in the face. So do I lose love for him? Absolutely. I lose love for him because it's the same motherfucker that look at another man like that. I don't want you to give me googly eyes either. And I'm telling what you think or what you may. A lot of women tell me I'm a handsome individual, so fuck I want my homeboy and the motherfucker like niggas around me for. That's weird. That's just some weird ass shit, bro. They both gone.
Straight up.
Can you hear me? You in? You in?
Yeah.
Yeah. You be having a lot of like little undercover little things going on, man. And it's the way of the world now, man. And another thing that I think the coldest conspiracy is crystal meth.
Tuh.
That shit got the game so fucked up, bro. It's crazy. Them is what I call gay drugs. I swear I done seen motherfucker hit that and just do all type of freaky, exotic, weirdo shit.
Like on some like what the fuck? Like a party drug type ass shit?
I don't know. I don't know what's in it. I don't know. And I don't know what it do to the human mind to make a motherfucker just feel like he just want
That's
to
a
be a part of
bullshit
that
ass
life, that
drug.
walk of
Yeah, it's
life.
just poison in general. That shit poison. That shit eat
I
at the
I
body.
I I experienced it, not me myself personally, but just being around individuals and my peers in prison and some of my homeboys that I grew up with. I watched them put that shit up their nose, like, and it left me froze, like stunned, like, because I come from an era to where we couldn't get high. We didn't do drugs. Me, I never did drugs a day in my life. I smoked weed. I smoked a little weed. I don't smoke weed today. Alcohol is enough for me, but I come from the era where we used to get fucked up for trying to do anything. Like you would get the boot off the hood, off the set. Nigga, don't come back. Get your bitch ass up out of here. That's the era I come from. Now to see it today, to where motherfuckers calling their mamas, their girlfriends, and all of that. Send me a green dot. Send me a cash app. Send it to him so that I can get high. These motherfuckers is smoking the shit.
Yeah, that shit wild.
They smoke the shit with other races and just, they just bend and compromise principles. And when you bend and compromise what you signed up for, man, what do you stand for after that? Motherfucker gotta stand for something at the end of the day. And it ain't just gotta be the game. But what do you hold loyalty towards?
Yep.
A lot of motherfuckers don't retain no loyalty, man. And that's why I say that's another thing that fucked the game up. It's the drugs. It's the drugs because it altered the mind. You're not in your right state of mind when you think. And then you go on with the flow and the wave of shit. And it's easily to be influenced and enticed to doing the wrong thing. That's the fucking devil. That's the devil behind everything. He pulling the strings. There's nothing
Yep,
in
I
life.
agree.
There's nothing in the world. There is no amount of money in this fucking world that can get me to get under some motherfucking sheet to cover anything with another man. Period. No, I ain't bashing. I don't bash a motherfucker. It's your right. It's your choice to do what you want to do. But if that's what you gonna do, make your mind up and do that. I just don't understand how you can be gay and
This
just
this what
still
I
be a part of a
this
fucking game.
this is what I say to that. What I say to that is, um, if that's what you choose to do, you choose to go that route, go all the way with it. Don't
Right,
try to
right.
don't try to be over here trying to be a thug or whatever the fuck you want to classify yourself as, and then be go laid up with Tommy. You know what you know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
That it
So
ain't
yeah,
that type of point.
I know it's a couple of people like, man, I wonder if this nigga dude there talking about me.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey, they gonna be like, oh shit. They niggas sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for a name to be called.
Yeah, yeah,
They waiting for that name to be dropped, huh?
yeah. They waiting on it.
oh
They waiting on it.
shit.
Hey, this is swang low after dark, man.
Turn the
Straight
game
up.
upside down. I air him out. I'm gonna let him breathe though.
Yeah, that shit was funny. All
Man.
right, so look, I did have another question on it. It was more so towards women on women. I'm gonna keep a timer on this one, but it's more so women on women. And when I say this, like,
That shit ain't cool either. Yeah.
so look, check me out, check me out. As far as women that portray the image as being men.
Oh, that's deep.
So I'm gonna elaborate on that a little bit. Where I'm going with it is, how do you feel about a woman portraying the image as being a guy, but when they live the luxury of being a guy and a woman at the same time. But let's say, for an example, just right off the bat, let's say now that woman that's portraying the image of being a guy get that same time sentence you got, for example, today. She got to do that time. Do you think that it's fair that she go do that time with the women, or do you think that it's right for her to do the time with the fellas?
Well, first and foremost, since I look at it like this, like I just said, if you're gonna do something, do it all the way or don't do it at all. You feel me? So if I wake up and decide to just say, fuck the world, I'm gonna do that to the fullest. I'm not gonna half ass it. You know what I'm saying? If I decide to wake up and say, I love the world, and I do that to the fullest, you know what I mean? So do whatever you choose to do to the fullest, right? I say that wholeheartedly. Don't half-ass do anything. But that also comes with know who the fuck to do that shit with.
Part two.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God.
Know who to
I,
do it with. Because everybody's not going for it. Everybody not having it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, man, like motherfuckers take it highly offensive. You know what I'm saying? When you try to cross that line barrier. You know what I mean? Now, if you spot a nigga sitting over there giving you them eyes, and y'all, that's y'all animal attraction to each other, then hey, have at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep that shit over there.
oh God. So look. All right, I'm gonna get to the next question. Well, actually, we're gonna take a break on the question. I want to highlight something for a second because Creep, you do music, and you one of the greatest out of our section. You feel me? So shout out to Rock Creep. You
Thank
have
you.
a unique style. It's
Thank you.
more of it's a blow for blow. Like it's like boxing with your music.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people need to understand the different type of art when it comes to hip hop, the different styles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we finna talk a little bit of hip hop, if that's okay with Do Rock Creek.
Let's go. Let's go.
You ready, big bro?
Let's
Got
go.
rap. in street music.
Hey,
Huh?
so check me. When my big bro just touched down, he had sent me a album or a mixtape. Was it? I think it was from Juice. He from Northern California.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Shout out to Juice.
shout out to
Shout
Juice.
out to Juice. Shout out to Juice. Juice hard.
Where Juice from, big bro?
Uh, San Francisco.
San Francisco. So shout out Juice. So check this, man. Album or mixtape, whatever that thing is, off the chain, right? I'm listening to it.
You talk
Inspiration.
about
Like
that.
I
You talk
love
about
it.
that. His latest project with June on the beat.
Hey, bro, that shit bang.
Yeah,
Have you
he
heard it?
tripping. Yeah, he tripping.
I ain't
That
heard
nigga
it.
That
tripping on that
that's that
motherfucker.
old juice. That's that old new. That's that
Hey, he
old
bring
juice
that
on a
old
new
juice
sound
back,
wave.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I got to go check
right?
that out
So I
ASAP.
yeah.
say that to say this, man. So what, man? Cause I know you was talking about like taking a break on it and stuff like that. You need to listen to that juice, man, and we need some of that old school do rock creep. I feel like if it was up to me, this the juice that just came out in
Yeah,
that old school do rock creep.
yeah.
Hey, you need to listen to the juice, bro. I feel like
I'm gonna go
hey
check
that
that out
hey that shit
It's
ASAP.
gonna bring you
all it's
back
gonna
home.
do. I know what it's gonna do for Creed.
It's gonna
It's
bring
gonna
creep
do the
home.
same thing it did for him when I was with Cuz, and I had that that uh that juicy juice Doughboy got that cake mix. That
Yeah,
motherfucker had me in that motherfucker every day. Nigga finna die. Nigga working out. Nigga with that
workout.
motherfucker slapping all day.
You
Work. Hey,
feel me?
only
It's just all it's gonna do is it's just gonna incite his spirit. You
You
know what I'm
feel
saying?
me?
For his to get back to what he love to do because it's gonna shake something up in him and he gonna put it together. I know him.
Hey,
Well
Craig.
hey,
Because
than a lot of
the
people.
intro to the Swing Low podcast,
That's big bro.
nigga, that shit sound like some motherfucking new school ass, old school mixed with I don't know what to call it, nigga. You in your own motherfucking lane, but that shit speak volumes just in the intro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the
yo,
style is so different, bro.
When you really step like that, you can do what you want to do though.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
well, but motherfuckers know exactly what it is, and I don't even like to say stepping and all that though, because that ain't really our era. It's just the wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? We come
Yeah,
from a whole different walk.
understood.
Uh, but yeah, you know, when you built like that, then you know that's just what it is though. It just take a certain sound. If you hear something, he'll shake back. Even if you lose your passion, it just
Craig,
might be the wave and the sound of the way music is going now.
that's your medicine, bro.
oh yeah. Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm definitely jumping back in, man. I'm just waiting on my producer to finish, taking
What the
care of
fuck is that album called? Killer?
which one?
Nah, I was talking to little bro. Hey, City,
oh
what's the name of that
the
album?
juice, damn,
Yeah,
I gotta
man,
hold on, let me check it
we
out.
gotta figure that out, man. So
Yeah, let
that
me check him out.
Yeah, I definitely got to go hear that.
Yeah,
uh,
man, that shit remind me of you and Big Bro. That's why I'm like, man,
We used to
that's
be
this
that
on
little
motivation.
if you ever hear this juice, this little marketing, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's one or two different listeners that ain't heard that. You know what I'm
Right.
exactly.
saying? Because when I heard that, you incited something inside of me, man. You woke the spirit up, man.
Oh
For
God, that shit
real.
slap.
You came with that real street shit, bro. That's the shit I came from. For sure.
Oh God.
It's real
Hey,
West Coast shit.
Hey,
For
and
I'm a,
if
real.
y'all,
You did
I'm a,
huh?
that.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm a roll one for y'all right now, man. Let me see
Hey,
if it,
on me, as you deserve. Go ahead.
see if it
I'm finna
play.
twist one with you, man. If y'all haven't heard the intro and the outro to the Swing Low, y'all niggas need to tap in and get a grip of that too. That shit bang.
Man,
like on some movie extra shit, like on some real high end shit. I love it. Oh God. So I got another
Having
question.
big dreams, living like a
So
five-star
so
king.
so
Anything, shit, I'm
I'm
with
gonna
it. Couple
ask Big
punches
Bro
when I
first, and
swing
then
for my certified
and when I say
G's
Big
on
Bro,
my
I'm talking
hoods
about
and
Do Dirt
threes,
first
bitch,
because
please.
those
Only
are both
fuck with
my big
niggas, do
brothers
what
right
they
there.
mean. So we
So I'm
can
gonna
keep
ask
it in
Do
the
Dirt, and
streets
then
and
I'm gonna
keep
carry it
gangsters and
over to
all. But
Big
by
Three.
the laws of the
So I'm
G's,
gonna
man,
get
I'm
your
checking
second
your
this
jaw.
one, okay,
Keep it
Big Bro?
stepping with my weapon, cause I'm known
So
as a step.
Do
So
Dirt.
whoever take it
If
personal is fuck you in death. So we can get this
based off
bread
of
together,
Do Rod
I'ma
Creep's
smoke you
style of
west. So
music
whatever's
and his
clever, nigga, tell me,
personality,
and I'm with it, no pressure. They told that
who
shit
would
the
be a
pussy good,
great
cause it's
feature
all full of
to do a
same. And
whole like an
everything I'm in the
EP or a
game,
mixtape
baby,
with
all
for
my
him,
chain.
like with him?
Fucking big name features,
Like
I
what you
still
think would
do
be a
it
cold
big.
ass banger that'll shake
Motherfuckers that's
shake
dedicated
the
to the
streets and
cause
wake the
before
streets
I
up?
meet you.
Right now,
Yeah,
with his style, I don't know. Creep got a aggressive rap style.
right.
A lot of niggas don't rap like that no more. They. I mean, it's just the sound and the style. But right now, if I could give him one, I for sure would say Teasy.
Mhm.
Shout out to Compton, Compton Teasy.
Teasy, yeah.
Yup. Shout out to
Easy
Um,
Copper
hard,
Teasy.
easy hard.
DW Flame for sure.
Yup. Hey,
Double
DW
flame.
Flame hard.
Um, Big Sad,
Big Sad. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah,
1900,
yeah.
and probably my little bro make the cut. Lil St. Andrews. They
Hey,
say
shout out to
gangster.
Lil Saint.
Little St. Andrews for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, as a matter of fact, if y'all listening to this, man, go ahead and tap in with Big Dude Rock Creep one time, man, to see what y'all could get shaking, man. Try to scratch our history, do something crazy. Just cause shit,
I'm gonna reach out to Saint, man.
you know what I'm
I'm gonna do it
saying?
on a personal
That'll
level
be
too,
cracking.
man. He's supposed to be in the, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to pull it up on us. I don't think he got the memo yet. I'll be hollering at him every single day, but I acknowledge him. You know what I'm saying? He's still he doing his thing and he holding it up. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I was just thinking earlier, man. That is, I'm seeing like the West is it's time right now. You know what I'm saying? The time and the way shit going is just like maximum exposure, man. And it's a lot of West Coast artists, man. You know what I'm saying? They got this motherfucker rocking.
Like it's
That's
that
definitely
time. Like it's
This
the West
motherfucker,
Coast time
the
again.
West, this motherfucker loaded with artists. Believe it or not, man, it's a lot of dope niggas. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I know some neighborhood niggas who bringing it. You know what I'm saying? And I give credit where it's due. I don't give a fuck where you from.
no
God,
matter where.
Um,
respect.
but I
All
was
right.
thinking to myself, I remember, the Damus had the game, the Damus had the rap game in the chokehold for a little minute. And that was just all over the US. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna keep it real. That nigga Mozzie
yeah,
is man. That nigga got the
for
shit.
sure.
Yeah, Mozzie hard.
I don't take nothing from
Undeniable.
him. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I'm a fan of Shelly Rue music.
Hey,
But
Sally Root, the whole Mozzie crew hard.
yeah, all them niggas, they holding it down. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to the Mozzies, man.
But I kind of felt like it wasn't no homies, no gangster niggas, SUV, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just look at us all as one. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all homies and shit. But one nigga who put it on thick, Savi Third, shout out to Savi
Hey,
Third,
shout out to that nigga Savvy
DW
Third.
Flame.
Sloppy
Yeah,
third. Yeah.
sad, man. This Trey shit. Niggas really have emotion. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for that exposure.
Yeah, we love
I
y'all for
can't
that.
forget about Saint do his thing.
Hey, Big Sad 1900. Definitely official. Cause the truth in this shit, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So shout out to him. For sure.
Oh God, shout out to Big Sad.
Oh, and hands down, free
Triple
comping ass
bang.
TG, nigga.
Free
Cuz real
Compton.
trooper
Oh yeah.
Hey, free. Yeah, he
Popular.
is. Hey, he be out there fucking with the homies.
for sure.
Yeah, I love
That's
bro.
all.
I fuck with
That's
him.
all.
Man,
Nigga,
that's what's up. So All right, I got a question for both of y'all. Together, the both of you, y'all have 5 slots. And with those 5 slots, fill up those 5 slots with your best, either LA from LA County, any LA County rapper.
Man, are you talking about? Nah, it's too many people. You can't do that. Are you
All right,
talking
how should
about?
I do it?
Are you talking about modern day, or you just talking about overall greats?
No, modern day. Modern day.
Yeah, I can do that. You said L.A. or just people?
Well, I was trying to do LA just, to highlight some of the talent, but let's just do some people in general for a second. And we could do that in a whole nother video. But let's just do you together, you and Creep work as teammates to come up with y'all five. Yeah. All right. So if we was doing a show, who would be
Or well,
headlining
you
the
might
whole
as well
thing?
just
But y'all
say
got five
California.
artists to pick.
Shit.
5 artists.
All California
No, it could be anybody.
What, that's making noise now, or like what?
Nah, just y'all top 5 artists that y'all would pick to
You
you
gonna
know.
say all time? Nah, because you gotta be more specific with
No,
that. It's
top 5 artists of this younger generation currently right now.
of the younger generation currently
right
right now.
now.
Yes, new
Okay.
millennium,
Dead or alive?
dead or
No,
alive.
no, no. Now he talking
Now
about
we could do
now.
now, just now, then now,
Modern, just modern day
modern
rappers.
day,
Modern
modern
day.
day. But together though, y'all got to figure it out.
And that's not just you. That's not California or L.A. rappers.
No, it could be anywhere. It could be Dirk. They
Okay,
could be on the
cool.
West Coast, from the South, anywhere. Let's
All
highlight some
right.
talent.
I think I can freehand it, and I ain't trying to lowball nobody.
Y'all
Right,
gotta do it
right now.
together.
All right, my top five right now. Damn,
No, y'all
I
gotta
could
do a
give you.
top 5 together. Y'all gotta pick. Like that's
Okay,
that's that's what make
okay,
the.
okay, okay, for sure, for sure.
I'm gonna tell
You
you
ready,
right
Creep?
now, huh?
Yep, ready. Yep.
Fuck it,
Um,
I'll go first. Or you got it? You got it. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna highlight this. You know who I think is hard as fuck that's super underrated?
oh,
J. Cole. It could be any
there,
artist. The reason why
there.
I say that, the reason why I feel like that brother should make the cut is because of the shit he speak about, and a nigga ain't never in the news on any negative shit. Never.
You can say the same for Kendrick Lamar,
Kendrick Lamar. Boom, that's another.
Big Sean.
Big Sean. Damn, you right. I don't even know who the fuck Big Sean been at. What's another one? That's how many is that? 3? Big bro.
That's
They could
three.
be underground too. They could be underground.
I don't know. One of my top rappers right now.
Go.
I got a few of them, but I shot ESTG.
ESTG.
Yeah,
Where he from? Like what city?
I nigga from like Kentucky or something. He a CMG nigga though.
Oh, okay, okay. Shout out to him. Okay. All right.
I swear Vezo.
See, I ain't never. I heard of him. I came across the shit on iTunes, but I never clicked on it and listened to it like that. Just cause
Filthy Rich,
Filthy. I love Filthy.
Lil Durk.
Lil Dirt.
Third.
And I'm gonna put these two niggas into one. Cause I gotta give it to them. TZ and Compton TG.
Yeah, I love Compton TG. The other guy I gotta listen to more, but
They
I
rep
heard
the
that
they
he.
rep they rep the
I
same
fuck with.
section, so you know
I
they
Yeah, I
fuck.
heard
and,
I,
and they
he
fuck
with the
with each
shit. He
other.
stand
Them
on business.
bros, like, you know what I'm saying? Savi Third, all them niggas, man. It's too many to name, so it's hard.
yeah,
Because
it
I,
is.
I, I listen to all them niggas that I just named equally. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit that's on my daily spinners. When I'm listening to music and I'm vibing, that's the shit that I'm really listening to. I got some R&B shit and all that too though, but you know what I'm saying? When we talking about rappers and all that. Like I listen to street niggas. Like if hey man, you know, you can be the greatest rapper, but if you rapping about shit I can't relate to, I really ain't. I'm not gonna support it. You can be dope, because I can listen to it and I can be like, oh, he hard. But if it's not my lifestyle or something I can relate to,
Then yeah,
I
you
really,
most likely ain't gonna
I'm not.
gravitate to that.
That's not something I'm gonna spin in my wit.
It don't get no spin.
No spin.
It's fucked up though, like, cause Lil Bro made that hard on me though, because one of my favorite rappers is Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
What's wrong
It's
with Kevin
hard.
Gates?
It's hard.
Kevin Gates hard. He
I
do.
gave you more than five. I gave you about seven niggas, but you know,
I feel like me. I'm an old school hip hop nigga, and I love R&B too. I don't really listen to too much new school shit, to be honest. I'd rather make some music and listen to that, or listen to niggas from my section. But I'll try to support everybody. You know what I mean?
you just listened to one EBK J-Bo song and tripped on me.
That's what I just said. I try to listen to everybody. I try to listen to everybody. Like I was trying to say before I was
Uh,
rudely interrupted. Uh, now I try to listen to everybody,
Creep you up on
and
J-Bo? You fuck with
and that
J-Bo?
that nigga hard,
J-Bo?
and, and
Yeah.
he a baby. Like that nigga young as fuck.
Uh,
He a young nigga.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
never
I
heard.
gotta
That nigga hard, and he got a different style. They got that unorthodox style type.
I'm gonna see you one of his old little bangers.
Okay.
They hard. All right, but look, I'm finna switch it up on y'all, man. Let's talk about a little bit of love or something like that. Cause the other day we had a lot of
Whoa.
commenters and supporters from a lot of ladies.
Okay.
That's
So
what's up. Shout out to all the ladies.
shout out to all the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Much love, much love. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. And thank
For
you
sure.
for
For
being
sure.
there for us. Nothing but love.
Sure.
That part. And you know we gotta support everybody. So this is for the ladies that's listening, that's out there right now, that's either cruising, coming home from work, or what have you. Um, let's talk about love language a little bit, just to enlighten each other. This
Okay.
thing called love language has been getting thrown around like crazy. I hear it every day. I hear it when I'm in the store, in the line. I hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
So when you hear the words love language, what do that mean to you, Creep?
I hear the word love language. It's interesting that you brought that topic up and that you asked me specifically that question first. Let me think, man. Let me think.
Hey,
Let that man think.
straight up.
Hey,
Hey, hey, like we say though, like,
you see this?
yeah, five love languages. Damn, it's five different love
Three,
languages.
4 days.
It might be more. Shit, it got to be more. How many different zodiac signs is there?
12.
It got to be.
12.
It got to at least be 12. At
Yeah.
least
It's
Hey,
12 because it's 12 months.
it
A
got to
hey.
be.
year.
But look, the love language is where it started for any of us, right?
Right.
What is the key to your heart?
You asking me?
Yeah,
What's the key to my heart?
yeah.
Shit.
What is the number one thing that your girl can always do that she cannot fail? That's always just gonna melt your heart every time.
Uh, I would say just listen, like listening, just listening to me, supporting, like support, really, or listening. That's key. That's it sounds so
So,
small, but to me, that shit is so fucking important.
so one of your love languages basically is having the kind of communication where y'all listen to each other.
Right,
Y'all sit and she hear you out, bam. Then you hear her out.
that part,
Then y'all meet at equal ground and y'all talk it out. Y'all know and get a full and clear understanding of each other and walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? Hand in hand.
that part. So okay, we all right. We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. So with that being said, this for the ladies. This for the ladies. With that being said, with us being the fellas, is it a proven fact that we already know what like what the ladies lack and what they need? So if there's a chance that a woman isn't getting that, is it because she isn't speaking your love language?
You asking me that?
Yeah.
Um, I say this a lot, man. What isn't being given at home eventually is gonna be shopped out for. Now, that will only occur if I point these things out to you that I'm not getting or not satisfied with, and you just insist on just standing your ground on whatever it is. That's the that's the number one road to failure right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But um, if if that's what
Okay.
you choose to do,
Okay. So what about you, big bro?
Shannon,
I feel like speaking love language, when you hear that, is with us being street dudes, right? There's both of you guys, both all three of us. With us being street dudes, and let's say you got the woman of your dreams,
yeah,
and with us being street dudes, we like, okay, I don't understand how to speak your love language because of one, I'm a street nigga, I'm rough, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, and I'm not perfect, right?
right.
Vice versa. But the women, for some reason, it's proven, this is proven fact that most, keyword, most women are quicker and more successful to speak the male's love language versus the male speaking the female language, correct? Or would y'all disagree?
It's just I think it's just a part of the woman's nature to be loving and nurturing.
true, very true.
Opposed to the male. Suppose I mean we human beings, so you know what I'm saying. That's just the way we was created. You know what I'm saying? It's male for me. It's there's women for male and there's male for women. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So God made us for each other. So at the end of the day, we was all, you know what I'm saying, created to love.
right,
Um, I just think that women display more emotions than men do. And then I think a lot of it go with society and in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Because I was never taught to love. But it don't mean that I can't love. I just
right,
never was taught how to love somebody. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't taught how to treat a woman. I wasn't taught none of that. I was taught how to disregard their feelings and you know what I'm saying, not care. But
that's deep.
um,
That is deep.
when you but when you have knowledge to self, when you have knowledge to true self, then you realize that, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't created to be no cold-hearted motherfucker. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think a lot of things is based off the way you was raised. But there but or damn, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Our true being, our true selves, is just everything about a human nature is to learn. It's to love. We not animals, we're human beings.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So when you taught that, and like I said a little at the beginning of the topic, I wasn't taught how to love people. Nobody showed me how to love somebody. I guess it's because the love that I was given wasn't never really reciprocated. But you know, when you find yourself and find yourself as a man and know what you stand for, then you start to learn what it is that you seeking out of life and what you want, what you need for yourself. I
That
think a
part.
lot of it was self-taught, you know what I'm saying? Just being deprived of. You know what I'm saying? Doing time in solitary confinement, sitting in a hole and not having nobody to talk to. And then, you know, finding myself, knowing who I am and knowing what I want out of life. And it just came to a point in time where I was seeking companionship. And with companionship, I knew that the emptiness that I was feeling is you know what I'm saying? I wanted the opposite. It's what I wanted to feel. The love is what I wanted to feel. So when I found somebody who could love me and I could feel what they was giving off and it was genuine, then that's what I accepted and that's what I fully embraced. That's when I started learning how to love. I'm flawed though. I still make mistakes. I get into it with my woman every other day about something, but I want to be loved at the end of the day. So
So with that being said, do you think that this for both of you, do you think that love is like medicine at the
yeah,
end of the day?
most definitely, most
Yes,
definitely,
it
it's
is. Love,
therapeutic.
love is like medicine. Love is healing, man.
It
Love,
is. Cause
love is necessary.
Why?
I got two daughters, and when they tell me that they love me, that's one of the best feelings that I could feel, and I don't even think they know it for sure.
And what about you, Creep? What do you feel with when like a woman from your inner circle or family tells you that you are loved and you're important, or from that nature? How does that make you feel?
That make me feel like the champion that I am. You know what I'm saying? That make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Accomplished. I feel the most accomplished. You know what I mean? To have somebody willing to offer you their heart, not just a little piece of it, but their entire heart. You know what I mean? To trust in you, their heart. Meaning let all guards down, let everything go. Like here, this is you. Take care of it, please. You know what I'm saying? And actually trust you to do that. You know, that make me feel like the champion that I am because like I'm very capable of taking on that task. You know what I'm saying? I do it every day. You know what I mean? Day in and day out. So you know, I feel the most accomplished when I hear those words said to me. Especially I know they're genuine coming from a genuine person.
Straight up,
That's deep. That's
straight
deep.
up. That's why I don't know if people know, but we have a group chat. Man, we tell each other that we love each other all the time. We motivate each other. We send words of the day. We challenge each other. We talk shit to each other. We make each other laugh, smile. Uh, Shit. Some of us, like my
Facts.
big brother was saying, that he get into it with his woman every other day, and he call his little brother or shit, even sometimes granny, and but at least sometimes what I'm trying to say is we need to be thankful for those people who are still here that we can lean on. You know what I'm saying? And make them proud. You know what I'm saying? Because like just like the street shit, and I'm a witness to this, and I got a first hand experience. My brother did all the street shit, did 17 years, so I never have to experience that shit. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. He didn't do it just for me. Creep didn't just do it for me. He did it for a whole. They all did it for a whole fucking community. They are more than just prisoners. They do know how to love. They are built off of love and morality, morals. You know what I'm saying? And I say all of this to say this, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the love language. Nobody, look. Imagine yourself doing a life sentence, speaking everybody else's love language, but nobody ever understand how to speak yours. Imagine that. So, yeah, you'll be on the phone sometimes and it seems like you got all the answers, which you do. But sometimes we need to learn how to speak each other love language. And that's what really make the world go round, even in the streets. We could be better homies to the youth if we understood what position they were good at. But you don't know that because you don't speak their love language. You don't talk to them. And now y'all wondering why niggas is getting snitched on because the nigga that snitched on you most likely wasn't playing a position. Y'all making niggas do shit. You see what
Hey,
I'm saying? Yes, sir.
what they need to know, what they need to understand is, if, because I remember coming up and hearing the words, oh, we didn't have big homies around to
Right.
give us that game. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had that game, then we would have went this route. We would have knew this, or we would have knew that. I've heard that a lot, right? So first, it starts with us educating on ourselves in
Yeah.
order to educate those coming up under us.
Hmm.
Now, if we're not properly educated, then how can you ever expect to lead these dudes correctly? You know what
That
I'm saying?
part.
If you don't have somebody that's on you, somebody that knows better, and they see a better potential in you that you can't even see in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And they constantly trying to help you see that. You know what I'm saying? And finally, eventually, at some point, you see it. You know, but that's only if you have somebody that's there that's constantly on you trying to point these things out to you. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Now, if you ain't got that, that's a different story. But if you got somebody that's willing to, that's trying to help you, that's willing to, that's on you, you know what I'm saying? That's telling you, nah, nigga, I don't want you going down to the park, hanging with the homies and shit, nigga. I want you to go to school, go to the football field, go to the basketball gym, nigga. Go practice your jump shot. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to rap, come on. I'm gonna take you to the studio, nigga. I know a couple of people. Come on, I'm gonna get you on this song. I'm gonna keep you around the music, the music scene. You know what I'm saying? If you into to acting or whatever, come on, I'm gonna drive you to your acting classes. But I'm gonna do everything that I possibly can to encourage if any and everybody that know me and know anything about me, you know I don't have a problem with supporting nobody.
That part.
I've supported countless people without the favor being returned. But I don't do nothing with the expectations of that. I do everything from the kindness of my heart because I genuinely want to see motherfuckers win. I genuinely care about my community. You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying? I genuinely want to have a certain kind of light shined on our community. You know what I'm saying? Based off of our hard work, not nothing that's handed down, but from the grind, from
That
being
part.
able to create. You know what I'm saying? From scratch. You know what I'm saying? And making the world respect it. You know, you talking about being put on the map. That's how you put some shit on the map. You put some shit on the map by making motherfucker you create from scratch, and then you make the world respect that. Everybody worldwide respect that shit.
Uh,
You don't get that respect from anything that's just handed to you.
that
You
part.
know what I'm saying? Everybody look at you like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his father gave him his money. He didn't earn none of that shit. He's not a smart businessman. You get labeled like that. It's a hand me down. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Instead of being the dude that build from the ground up, and then you get pulled into that crowd because they respect. Damn, this he actually made this shit happen, and he made it to this level to where we're able to bring him. We actually want this dude. They're seeking you. You're not seeking them.
That part.
That's the ultimate respect.
That's real shit.
It's sort of like this show. You know what I'm saying? From the ground up. Nothing was handed to us. From the ground up, everything from scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
all organic. That's a popular word that the fancy people like to use. Organic. Yeah,
Straight
it's
up.
organic. It's organic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? By it being that, it only gonna breed real. It's gonna breed real. It's gonna breed realness into people's life because it's breeding into our life right now. Especially when we need this shit. We need it. You know what I'm saying? In our personal life, we got shit going on in our personal life that might be fucked up. It might be some cold shit going on in our life right now. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will never know it. You know what I'm saying? Because we being
That
brave
part.
enough to stand here before all of y'all and try to shine some light to help y'all. We not bringing no bullshit and bringing no destruction to the community. We not leading people out to go commit crimes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Against all that. You're not
Straight
gonna
up.
get none of that over here. You're not gonna be able to come and sick the hip hop cops on us and whoever, whatever other cop. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You know why? Because it's all organic and we're moving in a positive direction. And when the negative is brought this way, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna boop, bop, and keep it pushing
Keep
forward.
it pushing.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Because we on the mission. And this is gonna go on long after we are gone. This is going to the kids and then the kids' kids. You know what I'm saying? This is monumental shit. This is for all of our G homies, all of our homies that didn't make it, that died trying to figure it out, trying to make it way. Now, nigga, we got a platform for us.
Yes, sir.
We got one for us now. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? And that's
Right. Let them know how many years though it took just for us to get here to here though.
man. It took like six. It took.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? It
Ah,
took. It took
for
crazy,
me,
huh?
for me, it took a lifetime.
A lifetime.
that
See
part.
what I'm saying?
That part. It really did.
And I'm gonna highlight this again. I'm gonna highlight this again because I'm gonna be honest. At one point, Creep could have launched this shit by itself. You see what I'm saying? And with his loyalty, we was just talking about this. We was just talking about this. I'm about to highlight this again for those who missed it the last episode. Creep could have launched this by himself. Instead, he had patience. He showed patience. He handpicked and chose who he wanted to be on his team and made this shit happen. He waited for my big bro to come home, and this was 6 years ago. So my big bro still had a 6 more year stretch to do. I believe I was still in college or some shit, so it might have been longer than 6 years.
I believe it
But
was
yeah, I
longer
had
than
graduated,
Nigga,
it
I've
was.
been out 30 days.
and
It's been
he
longer. It's been longer than
it's
that.
been a it's been a long ass time.
Yeah.
So that's
It's actually been like now that I think about it,
close
damn,
to 10.
it's been like 10 years, bro.
It's been close to 10.
It's been a while
Wow.
for
It's
sure.
been a while, bro.
Wow.
So shout out Do Rock Creek, man. I love you for that, bro. Your
You
loyalty,
know
your
why?
dedication.
You know why it don't seem that long, but it really has been like 10 years. It don't seem that long because regardless of whatever was going on during that time, we stayed in contact with each other somehow, some way. Whenever we was able to get to a phone, we got to that motherfucker. We was able to message or
That shit
whatever.
crazy, huh? Even when niggas losing phones, changing numbers, niggas found each other
Huh?
every
Yeah.
time.
The homie done probably ran through 10 numbers trying to launch what he was destined to do. It's just everything a nigga do, man. A lot of y'all, man, and I don't even know how many people is watching this, but I
Oh, let me
appreciate
tell you.
everybody that's watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
we
we
do. We
need it.
appreciate
Everything
everybody.
we do is a purpose and it's a reason behind it. We don't just do shit because we bored or we don't do shit for no reason. We do
There's a
shit because
purpose,
we care about
a
things.
greater purpose.
And it's just
Right.
it's greater purposes like little bro say. But with big bro, I know where it come from. A lot of it come from passion. What's in the heart, and then you know what I'm saying, just a creative mind. I never found a motherfucker more unique than that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Creep, hands down, is one of the realest dudes that I've ever encountered. And I've been knowing Creep as far as I can remember all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude done gave me lessons, and I knew I wouldn't have learned nowhere else in the world until I ended up with him later on down the road in life. And I didn't have it all figured out, but I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? It just took real motherfuckers and stand up type niggas to get across to me. You know what I'm saying? I changed my life. I ain't out there in the field trooping. I speak about it openly.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But had it not been for individuals like that, I would have came back home on the same bullshit because I had demons and shit I was battling. You know what I'm saying? He helped me see the bigger picture. So when you talk about determination, when I'm determined to change my life around, which I have, but have I did a full complete 360?
We
No,
always,
I haven't.
we
I
always a
haven't.
work
I
in
haven't.
progress.
I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But had it not been for individuals like that, I wouldn't even be on the path that I'm on now.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's the coldest influence I ever had in my life. I never had a big brother. That's my first real big brother figure like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to steer me off in the right direction. Everything wasn't right to the world or to society, but the first thing I learned, you know what I'm saying, being around him was survival. I love him for that. You know what I'm saying? Had it not been for him, I'd probably be buried in CDC.
Hey, so let's talk about that a little bit, man. Like, okay, you come from a background full of love for your city. Let's say it like that. Because before you're labeled as a gang member and all this, bro, you rebuilding the community, taking care of the kids, even if you don't know them. You taking care of yours, and the kids that come with yours. You know what I'm saying? So and things like that. Whether it's protecting them in in your front yard or backyard or at the local park or whatever. People don't understand the position that you guys have to play in our city, let alone our county, which is bigger, let alone the state, which is even greater, let alone the fucking country. You know what I'm saying? And then the world. The system is designed for the black man to fail. We all know that, right?
Hands down. Hands down.
So let's talk about this. So with that being said, y'all already knew that and still was making the sacrifices, right? But it doesn't stop there. It don't stop after that, right? This should keep on ticking and nigga till the casket drop for us. Because at the end
See,
of the day, we don't even
see,
have a place. We don't even have a
see,
place, huh?
see, niggas like us, we stood for something. We didn't give a fuck about the consequences. So when you say blood, sweat, and tears,
Right.
we was the definition of that.
Still are.
For sure, hands down. I die for what I stand on. I die for what I believe in.
Hey, I
Not
don't I
Yes.
don't
not
think I
compromising
don't
no
I don't think
integrity for nothing.
I don't think um the younger generation understands what it really means to be a rebel. To be a rebel means to really be your own standout against, you know what I'm saying, the norm. You know what I
That
mean?
part.
Right,
Swimming backwards
right,
against the
right.
current.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So to really be a, because that's what we are. We really rebels. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, we stand for what we stand for, and we don't sit down and piss. You know what I
So,
mean? So
okay. So with
yeah,
me knowing you two, and you
yeah.
just said that, that just made me think of something. Sorry to cut you off, big bro. I apologize. I just don't want to forget this. I don't want it to
Nah,
pass
it's
me
good.
by.
All it's good. It's good.
With that being said, Creep, because you highlighted, and so did you. You highlighted that Creep helped you turn over to a greater side, right? He helped you be a better version of yourself. So when you're able to do that for somebody, that means that you're a greater version of yourself as well, and you know something that a lot of people don't know. Let's talk about that. So when I say let's talk about that, this is what I mean. Let's talk about that.
That mean. I mean, reflecting and being where I am now. That just mean that it got to show the heart, the courage, the integrity of a man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Cause
Hey, got straight to the meat and bones.
it showed me a lot. He taught me a lot, and then what I give off to y'all is what I was taught by him.
So do
And
you?
that shit. It go back to what we was talking about earlier. You know what
So
I'm saying? When you talk about love languages, I'm talking about when you wholeheartedly, genuinely give a fuck about a person and you got love for a motherfucker, man.
John,
It's deeper than what people think. Me and this man, spent day in, day out protecting each other's lives. We had each other's own best interests. It could nothing come between that. You feel me? See, you talk about life or death, man. And so it be deeper than what motherfuckers be thinking. I had my little bro ask me, not this one, my other one. I got another one. He like, why you give Cuz so much credit? Why do you know what I'm saying? Not only is he legendary, you know what I'm saying, when it come to that street life or you know what I'm saying? It's about elevating about that shit, man. Motherfuckers,
Right.
motherfuckers, motherfuckers don't forget where they came from, but that should be so far behind the nigga because the nigga that advanced so much in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I go back to
if you
mental
ever
slavery too.
get a chance to talk to him, man, bro, he'll fuck your mind up, man. It's just deep, man. Just the way he think is unnormal. It's just, man. I went to prison. I was only 22. I'm 39 today. lessons that I was taught, you know what I'm saying, that I did learn from him is the lessons that I apply to myself today. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see this motherfucking fire burning. Nigga be able to sit Remy and do what I want to do. I'm living my life.
Oh
You know
God.
what I'm saying? And I do things, I do the right things for the sake of the right lessons that was taught to me by the right people. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to motherfuckers like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where my loyalty lie. Them the people that I owe.
I see. So I see y'all skin and shit shining and glowing and stuff like that, man. Let's talk about that. Like, where is that coming from? Because y'all all, both of y'all in two different spots, but I've been noticing, the past different episodes that y'all are looking kind of healthy. I ain't even gonna lie, like happier.
It's
I know
called
creep. You know,
it's
go ahead, big
called
bro.
it's it's called loving thyself. It's structure. You know what I'm
Elaborate on
saying?
that.
Structure is something that come within. But at the same time, if you're not taught that, you can't have that.
That part.
You know
Reach.
what I'm saying? It's just, I came up under a militant structure where I had to be focused, visual. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do none of that shit.
So you have to go through the street life, the gang culture, and everything that you have to
Hey
go
bro,
through sober.
hey bro, I came from some shit that niggas don't come from up under. How many niggas is in your generation or the generation younger than you where niggas is actually making a motherfucker sit down and read a book? How many niggas do
Look,
you know is reading self-help books that's out with their freedom right now?
shit.
Having their money, doing what they want to do, fucking they little hoes. How many niggas is actually saying, hey, fuck y'all, fuck everything. I'm finna read this book tonight. I ain't coming out.
Shit. I probably know
Name
like one.
one.
I probably know like one or two of them, and I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever. And shout out to my bro
I
Deshaun
wasn't.
Johnson,
Okay.
Deshaun. But look. I say that to say this. I seen it firsthand. The reason why he like that is because that nigga been through what we been through, if not worse. That nigga had this. He had like how you say. I'm preparing you for your time. I know it's gonna come because that's the cards we dealt with. He had his time, and that
Yeah.
nigga it made a man out of it, straight up. And a nigga like he be on the same shit we on. That nigga Reed, he hit me, he check on me. Uh, Nick Banger, shout out to Nick Banger out there in the LA area making beats and producing
Banger,
beats
Nick
and stuff like
Banger.
that. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, you right, big bro. Anybody in my generation, they don't read, nigga. They not that
I
I
didn't
know of.
learn. I didn't learn. I
They
didn't
don't.
learn the shit. I didn't learn the shit that I learned on the Ave in my household. It nigga, I had to go to prison and learn what it was to be a man.
To be a
And when I
man.
learned
Hey,
what it was to be a man, the lessons that I learned what it was to be a man was in the cell with Durock Creek, bro. That's
hey,
why I was able to pass down the lessons that I passed down to you. To let the shit that you learned from me came from Cuz. The shit that
hey,
Cuz learned and a lot of the things that he learned came from LJ. I don't know where else the shit came from though, but it's just history behind everything, man. Motherfuckers gotta honor and value that though. It's so many homies from the set that's just fucked up and they think they know everything and they don't know nothing. I just had a young nigga tell me today, you treat me like a IE nigga. I'm a real low end nigga. But I don't understand how you can be a real low end nigga when my mama and my daddy, nigga, my sister daddy, and everybody else is from low end do rock, nigga. And I ain't never seen you a day in my life. I ain't never heard of you doing nothing. I ain't never even seen you out there in the field. Nigga, one of my peers was 4 years younger than me. Rest in peace, Bruce, man, the general, man. That's the great,
rest in
man.
peace,
You know what I'm saying?
Bruce.
Like,
Rest in
Rest
peace,
in peace,
bro.
Bruce. Show for
I
show.
just feel like if you younger than me and you didn't come up under that, you irrelevant. So don't talk to me about nothing. And if you wasn't up under it, I know if you was up under Cuz shadow, cause he was up under me every single day. He was living up under my shadow. So I'ma know you.
Bet.
And if you wasn't, you grew up, nigga. You was going to church every Sunday with my granny, nigga. You slept in Miss Goins' house on her floor, or in one of them fucking beds or something. And I was coming through the house at 3, 4 in the morning, stepping on you. If I ain't stepped on your head, nigga, you ain't from the set, nigga. You come out that era, but it just fucked me up to see people know that they know everything and they ain't been up under nothing. I was just trying to tell the young dude, like, you ain't been taught nothing, nigga, because you come to prison or you went to the pen or you sitting in prison. I don't make you hard, nigga. What you value, nigga, and what you stand on in life is what make you who you are.
Straight up.
You can't say, oh, I'm from here or I come from this section and my family is this. So all of a sudden you hard or you hard because you got a CDC number. No, nigga. That ain't how it go.
Hey,
The
hey,
game's so watered down. The game's so watered down, nigga. You got a decision whether if you want to stand on the line or not. So, nigga, that shit don't mean
look,
nothing.
look, this what I want motherfuckers to see.
Yes, sir.
Bro just mentioned the homie Bros. This is Bros right here, nigga. This how connected we are with ours, nigga.
Yeah. Look at Bruce.
Yeah, for sure.
That's Bros, nigga.
You talk about motherfucking niggas is really honored, bro.
You feel me? On the set.
Right? So that's speaking value, nigga. That's speaking value, nigga, of what niggas stood for, nigga.
You feel me?
That been
Hey,
going 16 years and niggas talk about him every day. So that say something, nigga. That's a nigga that walked up under me, nigga, or behind me.
Yes, sir.
Every day, every single day, nigga. He wasn't even my little homie, nigga. I was 4 years older than him, nigga. That was my equal. Real shit. Real shit. Yeah, man. You know the game fucked up now, though, bro. I be having these young niggas, man. They ain't like me. Where I sat down and actually listened to my G homies. Now I'm at that age. And yeah, I never forget, Creep, when you told me your time gonna come, nigga. You ain't gonna be a young nigga forever, nigga. You gonna have to show these young niggas the right way. Man, I tell a nigga something right, man, or tell a nigga something the opposite of what I used to live or know, man. These niggas look at me like I'm a foreign nigga. They
hey,
don't respect nothing. They
it's
don't
crazy
respect
that you
nothing. They don't
remember.
even respect me.
It's crazy you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Because
I remember like yesterday, bro.
that's crazy. Because that same thing was told to me. You know what I'm saying? And we was gonna have the homie tick on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, he
The
should have been there.
scheduling,
That's
man,
another nigga I came up under.
the scheduling got all fucked up. We gonna run
Yeah.
him tomorrow though.
Shout out to
But
Tick, man. I look forward to hollering at you,
Shout
man.
uh,
out to Uncle Tick.
I
shout
ain't
out to
even
that
talked to
tick.
him since I've been out though, but I respect, you know what I'm saying, what he doing, and I appreciate people like that, man, because he
Oh,
set an example of what a motherfucker can do and what a motherfucker can be. Not only that, another thing I know, and I ain't been around him, he willing to help you if you willing to walk in the right direction.
yep.
For sure,
Hey, that
for
is
sure.
that is that is one of the most intelligent brothers
Bar.
that I know. This is a
Bar.
person, bro, that when anytime I engaged him, he kept a big old fat book like this. And this how he hand them to you.
Right,
Like this.
right, right.
Okay. And he wants you to read each and every last one of them because he
He
got
gonna
multiple.
question you.
He's gonna question you about it. And he know the book inside out, backwards, frontwards, sideways, you name it. And you can't bullshit him. So you're gonna read the book.
Cause he already done
So
read them motherfuckers.
come on, man. So I was always in school being around people like him, being around people like LJ. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to be around Lil MG. Lil MG, rest in peace. He he he
Who, Uncle Bar?
caught,
Mike.
huh?
Uncle Michael?
Yeah. He caught me during a time when I was real angry. You know what I'm saying? This is after I came to jail on this case, man, and I'm in
Rest
the
in
LA
peace,
County
MG.
jail. I'm in the LA County jail running wild. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up every day, man, and go find a white boy and just knock him just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Lil MG was like, "Hey, homie," he was like, "Come here, man." He like, "Why you doing that? Why you doing this shit?" And I told him why, right? And he looked at me and he was just like, just shook his head. He like, "Nah." He like, "That's not it." You know what I'm saying? He laid down to me like, you know, what was expected. You know what I'm saying? And you know how Lil MG was. Lil MG was on his shit, especially then. So I took it in. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, that still lives with me. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed to be around and get certain game from different homies and incorporate that shit into who I am today
Right.
and be able to give that game
Right.
to my young homies.
That's
You
the
know what I'm
shit that
saying?
molded you.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
Exactly. I
Right.
can't I
Right.
can't I can't ever see myself allowing any of my young homies to come around me and leave stupid. You know what I'm saying? And not advance.
They
You know what I'm
also
saying?
taught you. They also taught you history.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of history. A lot of history, bro. A lot of history. You know what I'm saying? I got
You
so
can't
much.
see. Hey, you can't do that now. I tried it, and then the motherfucker be like, "No, it was like this." Woo, 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 woo.
They're gonna argue down. They're gonna argue you down about some
Hey,
shit that
I be,
they don't.
it's so
They
fucked
got
up now.
they
I be
got the
like, man,
story.
I be like,
They
fuck you, young niggas. I don't even want to talk to you. Fuck you, nigga. Think what you think, nigga. You right.
man, it'll have you like that though. It'll have you like that because it's like you talking to a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And who want to hear they fucking words bouncing off the fucking wall back at them?
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really don't talk too much. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
I talk to those that want to talk.
That part. That part. Very humble. Set my boundaries from the jump and go on about my business and try to
Man,
accomplish as much as I can before I get fucked with. Straight up.
exactly. Feel me? Hey, you
Now
may as
that's
well.
real
Hey,
though.
well, look, I entered the podcast tonight, and I wasn't, completely charged up on 100% though, but I gave what I could, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
Because
sign. I'm gonna sign out, man. I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, just being able to talk to y'all and be able to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
I don't really like talking to people if I can't be myself, and I don't really like talking to people about shit if it ain't no real life scenarios or
That
Exactly.
part.
based off
Hey, and
lifestyle that we walk.
hey, now that you say that shit though, big bro, let's we still got a little bit of time. Let's get into a little bit of that because let's get into the little bit of the lifestyle that y'all have to walk. And
I could do it, but I'm gonna have to join you and do it. You get what I'm saying? Like my
yeah,
shit go dead.
all
So
right, for sure, for sure.
I'm gonna pull back up, man. I'm gonna pull back up with my little brother, and I'm gonna join y'all for a little minute. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do.
All
But
right, bet. I love you. Hey,
running out of gas, and I ain't,
hey, for sure.
joining right
Hey,
now
shout
like
out to
that.
Big Do Dirt. You know what I'm saying? For
Shout out,
coming
bro,
onto the
bro.
coming onto the podcast, man, on a late night and giving us the wisdom the truth, the
21.
2100%. Tap in, man.
100%,
Uh,
baby.
Hey, Craig,
Yeah.
you always been a nigga that supported my vision. I remember we used to talk about shit like this. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
About the elevation, man, and all of that, man. I really made it up out them trenches, man. And every day, man, you know, the first thing I wake up and I say is gratitude. And then I reflect on where I was at and where I came from. And one of the first persons that come to mind is you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
If it ain't you, it's my mama, or it's Lil MG or somebody. You know what I'm saying? But every day
you
do cross my
you was
mind.
you
And I
was you
do
was you was there
remember,
in the beginning stages of everything when the nigga was plotting out everything. When we was sitting
yeah,
in that cell talking about
yeah.
all this
Exactly. And that's
strategizing.
and that's the point I'm trying to make. Hey, bro, this one for you though. This one for you, bro.
For sure, for sure.
Durock Creek.
For sure.
That free do rock creep to do rock creep free.
Man,
That
fast.
Durock Creek.
But I
Fast.
love
Fast.
y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that did tap in. If you subscribing and you hitting likes and all of that,
Man,
that's two
please,
one.
thank
That's
you. Thank
2100. I really appreciate that, man. You know what
you.
I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
I
A
got
lot of
you.
Like,
y'all.
comment,
I'm
and
not a
subscribe.
host. I'm not a host. I'm just a supporter, and I'm here whenever my bros call. I'm pulling up. So hope y'all do the same for y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, bro. I
Sure.
appreciate the conversation and the topics. Hey, Creep, I appreciate the enlightenment.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure,
Yes,
bro.
sir. We
Always.
appreciate you
Sure.
and we love you.
Always.
21.
Triples.
Yes, sir. Man, Durock Creek. So, last time, I didn't get to ask you,
Mhm.
how do you feel about, you know, the way gang culture is today versus how gang culture was back when you were my age? You know what I mean? So, like, you had your, because you grew up on the Bumpy Johnson era and
Nigga,
stuff
hit
like
the
that,
drink,
as
nigga.
far as the
Shut up.
motivation and, as far as hustling and stuff like that. You get where I'm going? So
Yeah.
those of you who have seen, what is it, American Gangster, man, you see what I'm saying? So you take that look and you take those characters from that movie.
Yeah.
Those are the peers that are teaching this man here that I'm talking to right now. So now that you guys have an idea of who this guy is and what he's, where he comes from, and that generation, that type of love, that old school, you know what I'm saying, mixed with a little bit of this new school, man, how are you able, you know, to adjust to how everything is today versus how it was back then?
Well, first of all,
Being a voice as well.
you have to have a constant communication with all age barriers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That,
Okay.
that's the way you kind of stay up on everything that's going on and try to keep your mind as relevant to everything that's
Hmm.
you know that's recent. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to dib and dab in conversation here, conversation there, have a friendship here, have a friendship there with different age brackets of people, man, and just try to pick their mind and listen to them.
That part.
It's real important to listen. You always got to listen and be willing to hear other people out. You know what I'm saying? In order to understand them. You know what I mean? I had an incident happen earlier today where somebody was asking me about a song and I mistook what was said and I was thinking that this person wanted me to do a song with him, right? So
Right.
I was telling him like what I would charge him for
Uh huh.
it. And the whole time he's talking about a song that we had already did.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the fuck you gonna charge me for a song that we already
Y'all
did
already
that I
did.
put it basically on? So I'm like, oh shit, I had to reread the mess. I read it too fast. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to slow down sometime, man, and just hear people out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part. That's important. You
Communication. Communication.
gotta be a good listener.
Yeah,
No, hell no.
I agree.
Got to be a good listener. I tell everybody that first. Everybody that's a part of the PON family, or that's a part of the Hitman ENT, or that's even a part of the Swing Low podcast, casting crew, or anything like that. Be the best listener you can be. Turn that thing off in a minute. Burn it all out. You ain't gonna have nothing for the morning. Yes. All right, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Y'all whispering loud as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, that's big bro. You know he been they knew how to whisper type shit. Never.
I come on, cause you know I got ADD. This ain't nothing new to you.
Look, hey, get your ass out of here. Your line is off. Look, go get your
Y'all want
line.
comedy hours? I'm back.
Look, comedy hours. Comedy hours. All right,
Ah,
look, we finna hop into it.
You ain't seen my big. Hey,
So,
you know I got a stepchild.
yeah, this thing got a big ass horse over here.
he
Real
got a
close.
what?
A horse.
Look,
A horse?
Yeah,
And that dog? Where that dog at?
that motherfucker big as hell.
come on, let's go.
She tired. Leave her alone, bro. She chilling. She going in with you later.
Hey, that little motherfucker be that big ass motherfucker be chilling though.
She be tripping too. When she want.
Yeah, man. So shit. Other than that, I wanted to get into before the comedy hour because that was supposed to be for another time. But if y'all wanted to get into that, drop some comments. Let us know if that's what y'all want to do. But I want to ask a few more questions about as far as hip hop history and a little bit more of street culture because it's important because a lot of the music culture changed.
Yeah.
It's very different. So I feel like it's hard to do music nowadays and really stand out because everything sounds the same to me, honestly. But at the same time, I listen to old school shit. I listen to old music. I listen to people from my city. I listen to underground music and stuff like that, motivational, stuff like that. But
Yeah. What music do you listen to from the city?
from our city,
Yeah, name some names.
I listen to your shit. I listen to VIP Bandanas. Shout out to VIP. That's
Shout out to VIP bandanas. Definitely go. Definitely.
you feel me? Shout out to Baby Rock. That's one of my bros. You feel me? Uh, in
Rock
the
definitely. That's my nigga.
you feel me? And if you don't know who Baby Rock is, you sleep.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
equipped with Baby Rock because Baby Rock is a pioneer to the music shit when it comes to my generation. He actually,
Definitely.
you know, I'm gonna let him tell it more so. But if I could just speak on this piece of him, uh, that's a brave young man. You feel me? He used to step outside his comfort zone to really be out. He was out there sharing his music the old school way, giving out
Yeah.
CDs in different people's section. You know what I mean? He knew his history. He enlightened a lot of our young homies on just history in general. Smart. You know what I mean? He's a good person. I love that dude, man. So shout out Baby Rock. Shout out to VIP Bandanas. Shout out to the whole Shark team. You know what I mean? Shout out to the what is it? My bro BG podcast. More than rap.
For
You
sure,
know
for
what I
sure.
mean? All of that. Everybody out there doing their thing because they are real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them and they motivated and they be supporting our shit and they
For
support
sure.
everybody's shit even if they don't know them. So shout out to them. But let's get
Shout out.
into our segment. I want to be able to ask you a little bit of questions as far as hip hop.
All
Who
right.
is, because you got a unique, style to your flow. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's very different. Can't nobody rap like Do Rock Creed. And I
Yeah.
say that if you don't know, go listen to it and tell me what you think. So, but where do you get your style from though? Like, who's somebody that you grew up listening to that you still listen to today from when you were a child?
Oh man. I would say the most biggest influence, you know what I'm saying? Like I really go far, far back with rap, but I'm gonna say the biggest influence, man, of course, like a whole bunch of people is definitely NWA, Ice Cube, um, Scarface, um, Tupac, um, Too Short, you know what I'm saying? Snoop, of course, Dog Pound,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Just the regular West Coast shit, you know what I mean? Up and down the coast, and then to go down, you know what I'm saying, a little bit further underground and shit. That's when you get into the Sebos and the juices and the filthy riches and man, the let's go on in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? There's so many up in the Bay. It's ridiculous, bro. They got a lot of heat up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you could take your choice. Messy Marv, Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? You take your pick.
Take your pick. So what about do you remember Marvelous and Brother Lynch and all of them and T Nutty and all of them up that way?
Absolutely do. I
I
I'm very familiar with they music just based off of my past affiliation with X-Rated. That's really when I became familiar with the whole Sacramento music scene.
uh-huh.
So Sebo and Marvelous and Brother Lynch and Triple Six and shit, they whole little crew, the whole Sick Made crew. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Up on
Oh,
all of them, bro.
see, you said Sick Man. I know you know. Cause that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
back in the day.
oh yeah,
You feel
oh
me? Yeah. So shout out to the Sick Man crew back in the day. Shout out T Nutty. Shout out
yeah. That-
Brother Lynch. Really, I think Brother Lynch was Hun. That was his. Or was that
yeah,
Sick?
Brother Lynch hung, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother Lynch Hung was part of the same record label as X-Rated. That was Black Market Records.
Black Market Records. There we go.
Yeah, that was Black Market Records. That's where I was supposed to sign to. You know what
Man,
I'm
that
saying?
shit crazy. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about that. So, like, why'd that never happen? Is it because of the political standpoint of everything?
Well, that didn't happen because for a number of reasons, but number one, I was a fuck up back then, and um, during the time when we had the contracts and all that shit going. You know what I'm saying? We had all the music and shit done, but I just kept getting in fights. I kept going to the hole, in and out the hole. So every time we would get back reestablished, you know what I'm saying, and take care of business, I get into something else. I get caught with it, you know, with something I wasn't supposed to have, or I get in a fight or something. There was something going on at that time. So that kind of prevented everything from going forward. And then other things came into play that kind of just blew that whole thing out the water.
Mm, mm, mm.
But
And
I was definitely supposed to go there. The plan was to do an album with him and then start working on my solo album and then take that solo album because he knew that what we was gonna do together, the album we was gonna do together was gonna blow up. He knew that. So he was like, well, I know this is gonna go. So we're gonna start working on your album, and then we're gonna shop that album around to different record companies and
yep.
see who offer the most. And then we're gonna take that back to Black Market, and tell them, look, this is what they offering right now, and I know you want this nigga. You already said it. You know what I'm saying? You had this nigga rap for you over the phone and all that, nigga. You said you want him, so look, and bam.
That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. So like, and then what about okay, so what about X-Rated as a person? Like, how was he as a person? Did you ever have a chance to, other than rapping with him, did you have a chance to spend time with him and get to know him as a person, like as an individual?
Yeah, we lived in a cell together for like a year, uh, a little over a year. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So when you live in a jail cell with somebody with in that closed environment like that, there's nowhere to go. So y'all get to know each other. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You are enclosed in the cell probably 20 20 hours a day.
Damn.
So you don't get to know a nigga. So yeah, I got to know him very well. Very well. So I knew Honore Brown very well at that time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, and then after, as far as not signing with them, and being motivated to start your own, because you got your own record label currently today, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that you still currently pursuing? Are you still looking for talent? Seriously, like looking for talent? The reason why
Oh,
I'm asking, because your boy got bars. You feel
oh
me?
yeah.
Big bro, I got nigga. Tell him, tell him I got bars, cuz. Hell yeah. Nigga, I come from a musical background. Nigga, I know how to play the saxophone and all kinds of shit.
Hey,
The
the
clarinet,
cold
the
thing,
piano, all kind of shit. But people
the
don't know
cold,
that
the
about
cold thing about it, the cold thing about it, I'm not surprised by that at all. You feel me? But what I am surprised by is you still not sending me the tracks that you were supposed to send.
I never sent them. Yeah, I did.
No.
Oh, yeah, I did. They went to the old number. You don't got that number no more. The
Oh,
That's what it was. I swear to God. I swear to God, big boy. I never lied to you. I did send some shit. I'll resend them to the new one.
yeah.
I put that on me. And I have sent them to that number because I wasn't able to send them in the email. The audio was too big. You finna lay it down? All right, big bro, go on with it. We're gonna I'm finna train this nigga in the morning. I'm gonna train my goddamn self. But this so on some champion shit. Nigga, I'm faded, celebrating, you feel me, my big bro home. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. Man, but so let's get a little deeper into this segment. Uh a little bit therapeutic.
All right.
This is mainly for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um so as far as like trust and love and stuff like that. How are you today? Like with your trust issues or your trust levels and stuff like that. Are you struggling with that currently or anything like that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Shit. That's for
Is it environment?
what do I start with that list?
Is it more so environment or is it the people that you choose to deal with?
Hey,
Yes, sir.
when you have people that purposely deceive you for their own benefit and gratification, you know what I'm saying? That's close to you. You know what I'm saying? That changes your thought process about how close you want to let people into you, how much you want to let them know, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I've dealt with that, and I've dealt with a whole bunch of that as of late. You know what I'm saying? So my patience for any of it is just like zero. You know what I mean? So as soon as I see any character flaws in you, you know what I'm saying? You know that you're willing to compromise your morals. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You lost your code of ethics in any shape, form, or fashion. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You can't honor the people that you're supposed to be holding down just as strong as they hold you down.
Yeah, right.
You out of there. You feel me?
I'll take that shit. Hey, when you just said that shit, big bro, I completely felt that shit. For an example, I'm gonna give you an example. How you know I ain't bullshit. Like for an example, I remember you was like, uh, I had to send you a file, or you needed to send me a file for something,
Yeah,
and we were
yeah,
supposed to create something.
yeah,
And I'm in the airport, and I'm like, ooh, boom, I got a little bit of time. I'm about to try to sit down and create it. By the
yeah.
way, did you ever get it? Did you ever get it?
The file that you sent was like a 1 second file. So when I clicked on it, it went and then it stopped and then it waited for like a minute, then it went some more, right? And then it stopped. I was like, what the hell is this? So I couldn't tell what it was.
The file probably too big. It's probably too big. I'll resend it to your email.
Yeah,
Um, but I did what you asked me to do. Let me get to the point. I did what you asked me to do, right?
yeah,
You're like, boom, I'm waiting. But when you say I'm waiting, I understood. I'm like, boom, in my mind, I'm gonna be honest. In my mind, I'm like, ooh, big bro not bullshitting today. You know what I'm saying? I felt that, right? Right? It wasn't like you came off disrespectful or anything, but I felt that you wasn't bullshitting and you meant business. So I sent it right away. Boom. So even then, I say that to say this. People can feel the energy when they know, either they know they fucked up and they know you know, or if they need to go harder, or if they could love more, or if they not doing enough, nigga, they know you know. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So this go for everybody that's out there cutting everybody short, and whether you cheating in your relationship or doing whatever it is that you do, better get your shit together, because cutting people short, you damaging the world, the
Well, I'm
universe.
gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the number one or two or three things that definitely get somebody cut off from you.
This is the
Number
number
one,
one.
the number one thing, loyal. If I feel that you have gone against that, then off with your head.
That part.
Okay.
Fuck
Number
with it.
two, number two, thief, right? If
Niggas like, hey,
thief,
niggas ain't going for that stealing shit or that lying shit. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
not at all. I just feel like as a grown ass man or woman, it's just certain things you don't do. You know what I'm saying? And one of them is stealing from anybody, really. But if you steal from your family, somebody that's close to you like that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like me closing my eyes and turning my back to you and free falling, right? Expecting you to catch me
Right.
because of who you are and you don't.
That part. Like what's that shit? Uh it's like the expectation, it's another word for it, but the expectations for love be super high that people just expect for you to do that shit all the time. Like, you
Hey,
see what I'm saying? People are just
if I'm
programmed like
expect
that. People,
yeah,
most people.
if I'm expected to if I'm expected to conduct myself in a certain manner in a certain environment, you know what I'm saying? Then
Mhm.
I'm gonna expect to be able to turn my back, close my eyes, and you catch me. If you don't catch me when that happens, then I would never turn my back like that again.
That part. That part.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's kind of like first time shame on me, next time shame on you. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So hey, I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's and then the third thing, you're rodent. You say a rodent. You know what I'm saying? So can't can't be a rodent and a gangster and real live human being. Rodent and a human being can't coexist. I mean, if in the same person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna either be one or the other. You're gonna either
That
be the
part.
fucking the rodent that you are, that your mama and daddy made you to be, and that you will always be. You feel me? Or you gonna be the fucking human being that
That
live a
part.
normal functioning life. You know what I'm saying? Without having to slither here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like a little house mouse. You know what I mean? And walk with your head up high above your shoulders. You know what I mean? Like real functional human beings do. They don't have to be eroding or steal, you know what I'm saying, or compromise, you know what I'm saying? They code of ethics, you know what I'm saying, and that they stand on, you know what I
That,
mean? I I just can't respect it. I would never respect it. You know what I'm saying? Call me what the fuck you want to call. You know what I'm saying? But one thing you would never be able to call me is any of the things that I just pointed out.
right.
Or this one, because I've been hearing this one a lot too. Men calling other men bitches. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Common now. That shit common now. When back in the day, you would have got your ass smoked for some shit like that.
Hey, all I know is this, man.
You would have got damned for that. I'm just.
Man, hey, all I know is this.
That shit crazy.
I've been a lot of things, but I have never been a female dog. Okay. I don't even refer to a lot of women as bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a man that's bold enough to sit, typically they're not gonna do it in the nigga's face. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna sit in the safety of their little wherever they hiding at and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, face to face, it's a whole different energy. Whole different energy.
And then you got to think too, like the generations get weaker and weaker and weaker, like in the Bible, like how it say, like that shit real. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not getting weaker, I mean, shit, motherfuckers is getting weird. At least times have changed a whole
Why?
lot.
Why though?
Uh,
Why? Do you think that is something that they putting in the food,
I
like
think
how they trying to make the animals grow? You think that's really fucking people up that eat the lab rat grown animals and shit?
shit. You really asking? Like you asking?
Yeah,
Man, look, I think that yeah, I do think that. actually. As weird as the shit may sound, I'm just saying what I think. But I'm not saying what's facts. But I believe that. And I do believe that, over time that there's no way in the world that chickens and cows can reproduce at such a massive rate the way that, you know what I mean? To feed all these people and to have just beef and chicken and shit in the grocery stores every fucking day. So, yeah, I believe what you're saying. There has to be another way that they feeding people. Me personally, I'm vegan. I don't eat that shit. But I'm vegan because of my research of, different type of animals that I like. For example, I'm into dinosaurs. I like big beastie animals, like basically all the big ass animals that's out there in the world are predominantly vegan. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I started doing my research on a lot of muscle builders. Most of them are vegan. So that's why I'm vegan. But
I'm I'm just trying to understand
I
like
think that
what's causing the defect in a lot of people's heads that's driving them to the point of
because of that fake ass meat. Because you see what I'm,
I'm
bro?
I'm I'm, I'm starting to believe that though. I
I think
really am.
that's the case. That's where I'm getting to. I didn't want to say it like that, but that's where we getting with it. Like it's because of the meat, and also it's not just because of the meat. It's also the music that people listen to. The type of speakers
And the
that
drugs.
yeah, you know what I mean. The drugs, the sugar, all that shit is bad for the brain, nigga. So when you have all this extra shit like you know even pollution, you know what I mean, from the smallest things like that, it fucks up the way you think. So you take that and mix it with a little bit of fast food, nigga, boom, nigga, that's like an atomic bomb to the body, nigga, when you eat that shit, bam. I, so with that being said, now you've been eating fast food all your life. Now, somebody trying to take you off of fast food, nigga, you like no, because taking somebody off of fast food is like taking something, taking heroin from a junkie, bro. So, and if you do your research, everybody that's listening to this podcast episode, I bullshit you not. You can do your research, and the addiction to sugar is 10 times worse, or some shit like that. 10 times worse than the addiction to heroin.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you go to the grocery store, what's the first thing that you see as soon as you go in that motherfucker? Sugar.
Yep.
And then they don't even teach you in school. They teaching us all this other shit. But they're not telling you, oh yeah, at home Mac, when you go to the store, shop for this, for the ingredients, and then bring it to school so we can make this. Nigga, they tell you, nigga, just to go get, regular
But
grain.
but why would the dope dealer tell the smokers not to do this or do that when I want you to have this?
But the dope dealers ain't giving out seminars.
No,
They
the dope dealers ain't giving out none of that. The dope dealers is got
so
one mission.
that's why school is bullshit. It's 10 times worse for the school to teach you some shit, but they ain't teaching you the truth. So when they teaching us shit, they not telling us nothing about going to the grocery store and shopping on the outskirts of the fucking grocery store. Is what I'm saying. Go to the grocery store tomorrow or on Sunday whenever you shopping and literally walk on the outskirts of that motherfucking nigga. It got everything you need but better. The healthiest version in that fucking building, at least. You
Man,
see. So you got your fresh produce on the outside, but if you go to the middle of the store, you got your frozen produce that's already processed and some other shit. You see what I'm saying? But if it's the same shit and it's smarter to freeze the shit and it lasts longer, why have the fresh fruit over there? That's my question too. It's not just because people like fresh fruit. And if that's the case, then cut the fruit and sell that shit fresh for us too. Or whatever. I don't know. It's just none of the shit. It's like mathematics. The shit don't add up. You see what I'm saying? So that's just me. But yeah, to answer your question, I think that the meat is fake. Most of it. Most of it.
Hey,
Or some
if it's blowing these animals up,
blowing
just
them.
imagine, just imagine what it's doing to the human body. You see fucking I seen a little ass boy on swole. You know what I'm saying? Like a little ass black Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. Little swole ass motherfucker. A little boy.
If and that's another thing too. Like that's another question that a lot of people don't ask. Like, well, shit, if the meat ain't real meat and they got some other shit, what's the other shit that's in there?
They pumping them hormones and shit in there.
So it gotta be shit that and some. So it's whatever the fuck. I
You
don't
know
know.
that shit people up in the long run.
And it's like they passed that part. Everybody know that. You know what I mean? And if you still eat it, you still eat it. It's your choice or whatever. We're not telling nobody something that the world already don't know, but we do know that it's important to educate yourself, read, cook at home. If you're not really, this is my advice to my kids. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go out there and catch and slaughter your own shit, then your ass shouldn't be eating meat. But if you
Hey,
want some meat out there and slaughter your own shit, I help you skin it. We'll do the whole nine.
hey, when I was in juvenile camp, I was in juvenile boot camp, and they had a rule. Like if we go out, and you encounter something and you kill it, you gotta eat that shit. Whatever you kill out there, you gotta eat.
Straight eat that shit.
Take that shit back, bag that motherfucker up, take it back. They send it straight to the kitchen, skin it, clean it, cook it, eat it.
Oh God. Oh God. That's how we used to do our fish. We'd catch our fish right there, gut that motherfucker, and start scaling it, skinning it. Yeah, we did everything.
Man,
So yeah, it's better to eat natural anyway. Better benefit, and they'll tell you that too. Like
especially if it ain't been pumped with that.
that part.
A lot of that shit you catch out in the wild ain't pumped with nothing. It's almost too pure.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want that. You want shit that's just fresh. You know what I mean? Go out and kill and catch your own shit. If you ain't
Hey,
doing that, bullshit.
do you do you know that I seen a motherfucker in here, right? Catch a rabbit on the yard. Catch a rabbit on the
On the yard,
yard, bro. How he got it back through because he got to go through some shit getting in and out, right?
right?
So how he was able to get that whole rabbit basically through customs, I don't know, but he did, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I remember standing out in the day room and I'm smelling like this chicken smelling broth, right? So I'm like, damn. I'm like, what does that smell? Like, what is somebody cooking something, right? And
That's my.
I see everybody over at this dude's
You said
door looking in the thing, huh?
it smell like chicken.
It smelled like chicken because he put it in the thing, he put the chicken broth in there with it
Mm,
and had it in there boiling. He was boiling the meat off the bone.
that shit crazy.
That nigga took the whole fucking jackrabbit and ate it
Yeah,
fresh off the yard. Who does that?
some country niggas.
You got to be country as a motherfucker.
Hey, live it right though. Probably get the best protein out of anybody in that motherfucker though. At that point, the
He didn't
best.
die. He didn't die, so I guess it was good for him.
Uh,
He definitely knocked it down.
People be eating possum, all kinds of shit. Shit, not me, but I'm just
I
saying
can't.
like
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
this shit be either. Cool.
Let's see.
Like
Who
I
got
ain't not no possum.
gutter as a motherfucker?
Hey, what about what's his name? Yo Gotti, man. You heard about that news?
Yo, Gotti, what? Didn't his brother get killed?
Yeah, did you hear about that, bro?
I heard a small bit about it.
And I didn't really do my research on the news because I try to stay away from the deaf culture news and stuff like that. I don't like to support it, whether it's real or not. Because I don't wish that kind of shit on nobody. And I always pray that it's fake. But yeah, man, it turned out it seemed like it really happened at a funeral. Like they was attending a funeral. And if I'm wrong, somebody could correct us or correct me down in the comments below and let us know what's going on. Man,
Yeah.
condolences go out to Yo Gotti and his family. Uh,
Yo,
but yeah, man. Yeah.
hey, anytime I look up and see some shit in the news about somebody in hip hop getting killed, you know what I'm saying? It gives you the same feeling. You know what I mean? Because it's become kind of routine now. You know what I'm saying? A fucking rapper getting killed for one reason or another. Like it's just been going on from Pop, Biggie, really shit. Really want to get political from Easy, Pop, and on down. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, it's just weird. It's crazy. You know what
Do
I'm
you think that Tupac and Biggie death was more on the political side, like had more to do with politics on a higher note, or like because me being the younger cat and seeing how it's starting to play out and how just based off of patterns and shit, it seemed like some of that shit was definitely planned out. Like the niggas was somebody put hits on them niggas, or you know what I mean, or it was or something like that. And it's very common. Like even it's still happening in that kind of way today.
saying? I
So
think I think the two situations was kind of two different things. You know what I'm saying? As far as more Tupac thing go, you know what I'm saying? He got involved in a situation, man, that he shouldn't have got involved in. You know, as an artist, being an artist and being at high profile. You know what I'm saying? You get involved with somebody that's supposed to be tied to the streets, as everybody say this dude was. You know what I'm saying? How can you mix the two? The two don't mix. No matter how much money you got, it just don't mix. So the streets gonna win every time. You know what I'm saying? The streets gonna win every time. So think about all the that was involved in the Tupac situation. How many of them dudes is alive to this day?
ain't all of them still alive?
Hell no. Everybody is dead except probably um,
Because niggas, because in the Tupac situation, correct
a
me if
lot of a lot of people died in that situation.
damn.
A lot of people died in that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Tupac and then Suge got shot.
Right, okay.
It
Understood.
was shit. It was shit after that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that situation is different from the Biggie situation. The Biggie situation, that was a hit. You know what I'm saying? He got took out. Period. You know what I'm saying? By whom? Don't know. Don't know. they point the finger at many different people, but saying you don't know who to believe. I don't know who to believe. I ain't believing, just because they point the finger. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, the point people that's pointing the finger at that person is probably trying to pin that shit. You don't ever know.
That part.
But one thing that's for sure, the way that he got hit, and then nobody got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So with that being said, let's fast forward to today. You know, with Diddy going to jail, nobody's really, from my understanding, I have been off the media. I haven't been on the media like that. We've been doing our own thing, putting this together, type of situation. Completely off air, not paying attention to what everybody else had going on.
Exactly.
So anybody could correct me if I'm wrong and enlighten me, school me, like you know what I'm saying. So, but I'm gonna say this right now: Diddy's under, I don't know, whatever he got himself into. It's not because of the Biggie situation, right? So with that being said, I'm like, damn. Now that he is getting, investigated and all this shit for other shit, I feel like that's what they gonna try to bring up as well because that was an unsolved murder. You know what I'm saying? They already put it out on Netflix as an unsolved murder and some more shit. I just watched that recently.
Which murder are you talking about?
That with the Tupac and Biggie. That
Oh,
have you seen it?
yeah.
I don't know how old it is. I should have checked that too.
I
So
I I seen them, but look, I don't know if they gonna. I don't know. I don't know how much Puff really got to do with that. I don't think he was no gangster like that. I don't think he.
they're gonna at least ask questions and shit. At least they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
they might. You know what I'm saying? I think they gonna get him on. If they get him on anything, if they, let me rephrase that. Excuse me. If they try to charge him with anything, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all of the shit with the women. You know what I mean?
They gonna try to book that nigga for everything just because he got an incident with women or with dudes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they're gonna make a Harvey Weinstein out of him. They're gonna intertwine the Harvey Weinstein, the R. Kelly, and Bill Cosby.
You see what I'm saying?
They're gonna because he got so much money, so much power and influence. You know what I'm saying? And he's in it. So they're gonna have to hike him up.
So, and I didn't bring that up for to shine light on his wrongdoing or anything like that. I bring that up to say this with somebody, with like himself, being in a situation like that. Is the black community supposed to support and help him at this point, or like what's supposed to happen at that point? What do you think from your standpoint?
Support to help Puff.
Yeah,
Why would anybody want to support and help Puffy?
hold up.
If he's being charged with sexual crimes against women, I don't know too many people that would be willing to help someone that's been charged with sexual crimes against women or boys or both.
Oh no, that's it. What if? I don't know. I don't know. This shit crazy. I don't fucking know. Because I mean, he is part of that. The entertainment. So, what do you
Yeah.
think of that shit? Because with you being signed to a label and stuff like that, and knowing that that kind of stuff exists, what do you think about this young generation still pushing to be famous or to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the only thing that I can say is when it comes to that, what is it that you in the rush to get to? Is it to get to the money, or is it to get to the fame and to stay famous?
So,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
what is fame supposed to bring though? Like, what is that? Just the attention? But it,
Some
what it,
people are some people are attention seekers. They get their major thrill off of that. Some people get their major thrill off of getting money. You know what I'm saying? Some people get their major thrill off of, believe it or not, being broke. You know what I'm saying? That one I never get, but they do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what drives people in the directions that they choose to go, but what I do know is this, you know, we got to be able to create a path and a lane, you know what I'm saying, that you can go like this on because you created. You know what I'm saying? It's not one that you jump into. That's not one that was created. It's one that you actually create as you go.
that part?
And you so choose to travel back a little bit because you needed to go back and fix something. You
Mhm.
got the right to do that because you know what? You created that lane.
Understood.
You know what I mean? So you can, the brightest thing that I seen somebody say was, you know, always have your backup plan. Always have a plan C because plan A and B are, they be bullshitting sometimes. So have plan C in the cut and just ready, locked, loaded, and ready to go.
That's it.
See? So when you're ready to make your grown man move, and you know that ace in the hole right there, it's good to go.
Hell yeah. So, so you mind if I ask another question?
Sure.
Man, so I kind of wanted to ask this a couple days ago, but I didn't. I was saving it for today. Man, I wanted to ask, um, if you can do it all over again, you know what I'm saying? What would you do different, do Creek? Like, what would you do different?
All over again, what would I do different? There are so many different things. So many different things that I would do different. Um, not not trusting my gut instinct. You know what I'm saying? When I should have trusted my gut instinct. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you know what I mean? And I chose not.
That's real. That's real. That's game right there. Hell yeah. So, what do you think about the, you know, and it's kind of old, but I kind of wanted to touch bases on it. The young dog situation. 'Cause I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. Um,
You said Young Dolph?
yeah, are you a little bit, up to date on what happened to young dog when he passed away?
Yeah, I believe he was killed at a cookie store, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah. That wasn't he him and some people that he was tied to, or some people that he was tied to, like having some issues with Yo Gotti's camp.
or something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
I'm not saying somebody from Young Gotti Camp really did it. Shit, no, I don't know. But uh, just the reason why I bring it up was because I don't know what was going on out there. That's a whole different state from where we're from, and I'm not trying to get all in their business and stuff like that. But it's just so many generals and so many people who have major voices in the world are getting taken out left from right, left from right. If it's not us doing that shit as somebody from our community, whether it's black on black crime, nigga, it's some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that just the way that brother went, that was kind of like that shit was grimy, dog. Like,
That was some cold shit. That really was some cold shit, man. I seen like a little bit of footage. You know what I'm saying? That was cold.
yeah, bro, that shit was some weird shit. Even Nip, the whole situation with Nip, like, uh, that like it take you for a twist and a whole nother turn. It take you for a cold ride because Nip seemed like he reached heaven on earth. Like, like you gonna expect for a nigga to do so good here on earth, bro? And he come from the trenches or doing bad or doing what you know what most niggas was doing, but he elevate. It's all about the elevation, doing better, executing your plan in your heart though. Like, I feel like the main thing that people be jealous of is how big your heart becomes. You know what I'm saying? How
Yeah.
full of love that shit becomes, and the joy, the happiness, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not the money, nigga. We dealing with evil versus righteous or nigga good, whatever you want to call it. That's what the fuck it is. It's a battle of spiritual warfare, nigga.
For real though.
That nigga did all he did what he could do on earth, and God called him home type shit or something. I don't know. That should never made sense. I'm not sure if that dude really did it or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that was some weird shit. But we lost somebody. You know what I'm saying? That meant a lot to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's important to give your flowers and like for example the podcast. This podcast is important to us because now we have something to lead back for our peers or our young or our whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's all positivity over negativity. PON. Product of neglect. Like, people don't know what product of neglect really is, nigga. You gotta understand that product of neglect is, it's for everybody, whether you rich, poor, broke, it's for every class. It's for every walk of life, you know what I'm saying? If you're a
Real shit.
product of your environment, your situation, your mind, whatever it is, you PON, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man,
Real
that
shit.
TMZ shit and I mean that TMC shit and the marathon and how they was doing their shit, man, that shit meant a lot to niggas like me because Nipsey actually reminded me a lot like my big bro because they from that same generation, you know what I'm saying? So when my big bro went to prison, I was start listening to a lot of Nipsey and stuff like that. Like, I was playing football, listening to that for pregame and shit like that. All the homies was fucking with it. Some homies wasn't at first. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, nigga, this shit make me feel like I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know, nigga. Nigga, I'm a real do rock baby. Like, nigga, I'm really from here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nigga, from the bottoms and from the high to keep it G. Nigga, I'm all from this motherfucker.
All over them motherfuckers.
To keep it 100. So, nigga, once all my people was gone, nigga, I got a grip of that Nipsey, nigga. And a few niggas from his camp, Cobby, nigga, uh, uh, Boss Hard, nigga, them niggas go hard, nigga. Elevated my hustle, all that just based off of listening to music.
They was
I,
doing their shit. They was doing their shit. That nigga Nip had this whole little crew on.
they was
That's how you supposed to do it.
that's how they was supposed to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from, nigga. The way the niggas was doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? On some old school shit. But it seemed like everybody's afraid to do it because when you do it and you do it on that level, you get stepped on, basically, some way, some shape or form. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why we don't have that many people who do it. You know what I mean? A lot of us are capable of doing it, but
Oh yeah.
I think
You gotta be willing to put the work in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go into.
a lot of people back. Like a lot of people could have done this podcast, but they didn't do it because fear or so. Some held people back. That niggas should have been doing this. Speaking of real,
Some things are bigger than people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's not for everybody. If it was, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? And especially if you don't have this, it's not gonna work.
that part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And what you think about the 6ix9ine situation?
My God. I got probably a couple of songs about him out there right now.
For real?
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Do you think that you want to say that for another? You want to say that for another whole another conversation?
But 6ix9ine thing,
Yeah,
yeah, we can say that one for a whole. That's a story within itself.
yeah. Cause I need to catch up. I got some questions that I always want to ask that a lot of people never ask. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna touch bases on that. So man, so what you think, man? You want to wrap it up for tonight, or what we doing?
Yeah, we can put a close on it, man, and pick back up tomorrow.
Okay, bet, man. I love what we did tonight, man. Thank you, everybody that tapped in, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there leaving the comments. Make sure that y'all go and get some of that Do Rock Creek on all platforms. You know, my big bro make music. It's fire music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's out there that's still trooping and stuff like that. It's important that y'all listen to some of this and then come back and tap into this platform and see the growth and see who Do Rock Creek really is. You know what I'm saying? And also keep tapping into this segment. Leave some comments, like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what y'all do like. Let us know what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? We love to keep you guys company. Come on here, keep us company. You know what I'm saying?
Please,
And some
please
ideas,
do.
some conversation. We love to do something for the ladies. We love to do something for anybody that's going through anything. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody going through something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
And ladies, listen. I know our last segment, you know, it was titled "Are Mexican Women Better Than Black Women?" You know what I'm saying? It was many reactions to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, you know, everybody is entitled to like what they like. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that. But we got it. We made it perfectly clear that nothing is more beautiful than a beautiful black woman. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful black queens. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
that
We
part.
honor y'all. We respect y'all. We put y'all up on the pedestal. We keep y'all up on the pedestal, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all got us. Y'all got us like we got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So
And
all love. I appreciate all y'all that tap into the show, all y'all that support the show, all the homegirls, man. Hey, y'all lit. Y'all lit. Thank y'all, man. Keep tapping in. We're gonna keep bringing y'all some bomb stuff. Promise you.
yes, sir. And we love y'all. Keep tapping in. All right, Do Rock Creep, hit us with the outro for us one time.
All right, for sure, Brody.
Yes, sir.
We get chat with it, dude. Hit me up all in. Bet the real was tapping in, all them suckers fall back. Matter of fact, shit, I might prefer it like that. We only pressing real niggas, know we're coming with that. The Swing Low podcast show, bro, you didn't know? No, they was asleep, man, I been pressing. There's a bring it if you got it, all the dirt, all the scoop. We don't water down the truth, you need to pussy or a so nigga, what it do? You got the stage stand on it. Don't put that on the color blue, you raise hands on it. And niggas, you get known it overseas, man, we show it. You niggas ain't knowing it, ain't real, it ain't going. I ain't doing with you boys, man, I'm deaf to the noise. But I vow to give a voice to the ones with the war. And my fucking battle scores, earn those behind bars. That's a double entendre, bitch, your brain and Joe. We can chat, we can smoke, we can chill, we can kick it. But one thing for sure, with niggas stand on all business. The Swing Low podcast show, it's official. Now that cuz up next, it's an issue. We can chat, we can smoke, we can chill, we can kick it. But one thing for sure, with niggas stand on all business. The Swing Low podcast show, it's official. Now that cuz up next, it's an issue.